Richie Show. It's a little warmer than I thought it'd be. It's not warm. Don't get it twisted. It's like, I don't know, 42, 43 degrees. But there's no cold wind blowing. So it feels luxurious. I mean, Richie's used to whatever it is. I'll tell you what, though. This apartment is phenomenal. Having this wall here, you don't understand. Because I have a wall here too, and a wall in front of me. The way it's set up in this corner, I only get it from here. So if I really wanted to, I could rearrange stuff here and be here. And one day maybe I'll do that. You know what I'm saying though? I gotta copy AP and put a banner behind me, like another picture of my face, just in case you don't know what it is. It's the Richie Show. This is the Richie Show. This is Nobody Cares AM. Nobody cares. Shout out to AP. Make sure you guys are subscribing to Anthony P's channel there. It's a good time and has different kinds of it's a different channel than mine. It's connected to my channel here, but it's different. So it's another avenue. You know what I'm saying? To hang out. That's the main thing. It's another place to hang out. And he's putting out good content, good effort on his channel. And so help a brother out. He just started it, and it's a good time. That's what it is. I can't always be there because he's doing it lots of times on nights when I'm working, but I do the best to jump in when I can. But hey, just things change, but things stay the same. It's a new channel, but it's another channel. It's what we've always been doing. We just want to hang out, have a good time, relax, have fun. It is what it is. Hey, wow, Chewy, you're back. Chewy, nice. Nice, Chewy. Nice. Chewy, I think Chewy's 451. This is what it is. Chewy's 451. We're smoking a cigar here. It will be a review, but also I'm just hanging out. It's the Liga Bravada series has been around for a long time. But I've been smoking these cigars for a long time. Although I've never had the T52 in this size. And I must say it's very heavy for size. Wow, what a bitch. What a bitch. And I must say, very good construction. Although I must say the cap on Sacco's cigar was better. I mean, that's serious. Like Sacco is perfection. Sacco is perfection. Where's PG? PG comes on my channel once a month, but it's always a monster episode. When PG comes on my show, he's still recovering from the extreme video, I think. So it is what it is. The temperature might drop a little bit. You know what I'm saying, though? The temperature might drop a little bit. Just in case. That's what it is. Just in case, Just in case they're trying to get Richie. I got that thing. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it, Sacco. I got it, Sacco.
You got what?
The Trey 5.7 and the Quattro Cinco. And I'm in my sweatpants, bro.
Oh, a good thing you're not in shorts.
I'm just saying, you never know. They might try to jump on Richie. You know what I'm saying, though?
Right, yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
You got your wrench with you?
I got 2 wrenches,
Nice.
Yeah. But, it is what it is, It's a dangerous world,
So that cigar is like about the screen. How you gonna smoke the woody, man?
What's that?
How you gonna smoke the woody?
What's that? Huh?
Only rich is rich. How you gonna smoke the woody? This like almost like touching the screen. You
Are
need
you a
to sit
fuck?
like couple of feet, like 5 6 feet away from the.
Are you a fucking cop? Huh? Are you a cop? You think this is a game? Huh?
Richie, hi, I'm a cigar. You smoke cigars? I smoke cigars.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you smoke cigars with your cop friends, huh? Here's what it is.
What's up, Richie? How's it going?
Who's Richie? Who are you talking to?
Oh, I don't know. TT, what's up, bro? James,
Who's, who's Richie?
Went gang. Chewy, how was the 300 Club? Chewy, did you enjoy it? Was there a shitter there or just no? It was a shithole.
How am I gonna smoke? How am I gonna smoke a cigar in this thing, huh?
Well, you're only Richie's Richie. I'm sure you figured it out. Smoke through the yeah. There you go. There you go.
I gotta get the anywhere.
Uncle Larry, yeah, to tell you the truth, I don't know how long this cigar gonna take, but it's like a Lancero. I don't know. We'll see. The Rich is smoking a big cigar. Oh, us pizza, nice. Yeah, sure. You only ate the pizza, right?
I gotta have. I gotta make the gauge big enough for in case I have to smoke like a 6 or 60. Now this is just in case. So I'm smoking a cigar, which is in case the haters are rolled up on Richie. You know what I'm saying? No, I gotta keep it real, man. I gotta keep it real.
So you gotta blow the smoke through that thing.
Why don't you mind your fucking business?
Stop fucking talking to me like that.
Sacco. Here's the thing. Did you ever expect to have a boring time here? Yes or no?
Do you expect to have a boring time when Sako is on? Whose show is this, man? What the fuck? You
Do you
forgot?
do you really think it's your show? Do you think
I
it
didn't
is?
say I didn't say it's my show. I said whose show is this? Did I say it's my show? You putting words in my mouth? Are you accusing me of lying?
I'd never put anything in a man's mouth.
Come on, open that shit up, man. What is this? What the fuck is wrong with you? Richie, yeah, wrap a cheese around the cigar.
What do you
You're
think?
going all, you're going all like Richie on me, or full on Richie right now.
What do you mean? I'm just hanging out.
If you move to Cali, oh, look at that.
Well,
Oh, your mask has a hole in it.
my what?
Your mask has a hole in it. Did you know that?
I did that so that way I could smoke a cigar. That's all I
uh,
need. I can't stress it enough.
Fuente is here. How you doing, Mr. Fuente?
Nobody gives a shit. Here's the thing. Do you think it's a game?
uh, yeah, look at that. That's Woody Jr. How you gonna retro hell? Boy, uh, you really gonna smoke the whole cigar just like that? Why don't
Look,
you mind your fucking business, huh?
are you a cop?
Who knows? What makes you think I'm not?
You smell like a cop.
Well, that cigar for the size and Lancero, it's smoking really nice.
You know what a cop smells like?
Donuts,
Questions.
nuggets,
No,
questions.
questions.
Right,
Right?
right,
Right? Do you understand what that means? You smell like
right,
questions. You asking too much, bro.
right.
Why are you trying to fuck with Richie?
What would you go the?
Why are you asking me another question, bro? The fuck?
Hold on, man. You don't know this one. What would you call the alligator who investigates? Investigator. How about now? I'm gonna grow this ash all the way, Richie, and then I'm gonna take the Guinness record.
Right. So let me tell you right now. The is
Ta-da!
why don't you? You know what?
Sure. Yep, that's what it is. Cigar hole. Really, you're gonna just sit here with that and hold on, Richie. We're having a special episode here. What the fuck? Richie, no mute. You hit the mute button. Can't hear you.
Oh, I hit the mute button.
Yeah, you did.
Taco, I thought you were saying you couldn't hear me because of the helmet. So I'm like, what?
No. Hey, hold on. Am I a cop? How about now?
Yeah, you definitely got. Yeah, maybe a 451 cop. You know? Yeah, that's what it is. Nice, nice. So look, here's the thing. What
Yeah.
say? Frank.
Uh, well, how about now?
Who's,
Well, it's
hold on.
getting fucked up.
Who is Frank? Dude, we're having a good time, bro. Check it out, man. I even got some apple juice and vodka.
Oh, nice.
Yo, man.
One drink only.
One drink only, right? Hold on.
Yeah, I have some pull. I have some people to pull over, so I can have no alcohol.
You got to watch out for the COVID, you know?
For the helmet,
6 feet.
Yeah.
Hey, Sacco, what's the speed limit over there?
It depends which freeway you are on. Every freeway you go, it has the speed limit is the number of the freeway. So if you're on like five, it's five. You're on 14, it's 14. You get it? And then you're if you're on 18, it's 18. So that's it.
I'm going to tell you what. This T52 is stronger than I remember. It's been a while since I smoked it. It's a heavy medium full off the bat. It's three-quarter darkness off the bat.
That cigar probably I didn't had it for that long. But probably be over a year, 2 years maybe. Yeah, it would.
It's very intense. Um, I think the 9 is the better cigar, but I think the 52 is different and it gives you a different experience and it's still really good. Do you agree on that the 9's better?
I like the 9.
Everyone likes the 9 better
Yeah, I like the 9 more, but even better than 10th anniversary.
because the 9 is their best cigar.
Yeah, I would agree. I like the 9. Yeah, even more than like H99, which was still at least. I mean, again, a good cigar. But yeah.
Hey, Frank is saying he only likes women.
Only. Let's see.
Just shut the fuck up.
Again. Oh, and he paid all that money.
He
So
paid.
you revoked his ticket.
He's never getting a wrench again.
Bambilupo.
Hey, Bobby, hey man, a wrench is a privilege, man. I can't stress it enough. I'll tell you what. I like the cigar. It's very smooth. It's pretty heavy, medium, full, long, heavy finish. It's quite delicious though. It's slightly chocolatey, lots of black pepper. But you know what's funny? I haven't had the T52 in this size, and for some reason, the experience I'm having right now doesn't remind me. It's like I'm having the cigar for the first time. Like I don't know why this doesn't remind me of the other T52s I've had. So it makes me wonder, Sacco, have I ever had this cigar? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, did you ever go back to a cigar that you've had a few times? I probably had this cigar about between 10 and 20 times. But you're talking about maybe over the past what, 7, 8 years, how long it's been out. So that's not that many times. I mean, it's not one time though. So how come like Padron 26 I've had over 100 times. More than that, you know.
Yeah, but that one, first of all, you didn't have it over 100 times, and you smoked a lot of
And
cigars, bro.
size. This is the biggest size. So
Yeah, that's yeah.
I think this I think this tremendous size is changing the blend and the memory. You know what I'm saying? Because I've only had these like in Robusto, you know.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I could bet. So, is it like better or worse? Of
We're saying it's like I thought I would have had more of a connection to the past. Like, oh, I've had this before, and no, like I've had okay, I've had the number 9 over 50 times. I've had the number 9 a lot, not as much as the Padron, but a lot. Um, but the 52, not that many. I've had it enough, but not like you know. You
okay,
know,
did you had a 9 on that size?
no, maybe I don't know. Yes, no, I can't recall. But
Yeah.
I've had the number 9 in multiple sizes, including the pequeños.
Hey, enjoy, Frank. This is the last show, bro. That's it. Enjoy it while it lasts.
All right, in the mood of Thanksgiving, I will give Gio a wrench for tonight only. It's only for tonight. It's only for tonight. But it's Thanksgiving, so I'll give this asshole a wrench for one night, okay?
Free Gio.
And then after, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Gio. You have two options, Gio. Gio, you have two options, okay? Hold on, don't celebrate yet. Shut the fuck up. You can keep your wrench, Gio, forever, but you can never come back. Or the next time you come on my show, I'm taking your wrench forever. Which one is it? You decide. But tonight, enjoy your
I
wrench.
didn't get the options. What
Why
was
don't you
the?
fuck up?
I wanna understand
Shut,
the
shut,
circumstances.
shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Tonight, he's getting a wrench.
I got that. I already got a wrench. So okay, then
Shut up. Shut up.
either he can keep his wrench.
He can never come back. But if he never comes back, I can't take his wrench away. He can have his wrench forever.
Oh.
But if he comes back, I'm taking his wrench forever. So he can live with his wrench and never come back. He can lurk. He can lurk forever and keep his
Well,
wrench.
you know he's going to come back. If you're going to take it right now. He's not going to go and hide. He's going to come back. So
Honestly,
why take it now? Why to give if you're going to put a that you know he's going to come back.
hey, Sacco, why smoke a cigar if you're gonna have another one tomorrow?
Well, he's going to come back. He likes the show. Are you frozen? Is it
What?
cold? Are you outside?
No, man, I got paparazzi around here, man.
Is it raining?
I got too much paparazzi on me, man. I got too much paparazzi on me, man. I gotta watch out.
Gotta watch out, brother. You gotta hire some bodyguards.
I got a bodyguard. I got one.
You got one.
I got a flashlight. I have a flashlight. I got a flashlight. You know, it's okay.
I'm
I got.
smoking the cigar fast.
Cigars got great construction. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I think I'm gonna tell you the pros and cons. Oh, Gio's celebrating his wrench. He just wanted to, Gio screenshot that. I hope it lasts. Here's the thing, Gio. Thank you very much for the flex. Here's the thing, Gio. If you never come back, Gio, I will let you live and die with your wrench. But Gio, if you come back tomorrow, you'll never get it back. Saka, what would you choose?
I mean, what is he going to use the wrench for? He's here to have fun. What does a wrench does? If he has a wrench, you can't you put. I mean, yeah, for me, I
You're gonna
don't
have
care, dude. If you
Saka.
want to take my wrench, take my wrench.
How many more times you want to have fun? I could be dead tomorrow. How many times you think you're gonna have Richie?
Forever. Rich is gonna live forever.
Look, I'm an old man. Look at me. I'm a bitch. I'm a weak man. I'm a weak man. I mean, people just come to me every day and they take my money. No, like, give me your money. I'm like, take my money. I'm scared. I'm
Richie
scared.
doesn't lie. Richie doesn't lie.
Unless I'm lying. Then if
It's
I'm telling
okay, Richie. Right now, If you come to California, I can protect you. But if not, you gotta wait until I retire, and then I can come protect you. Okay, so nobody bullies you.
I can't protect myself.
You need another probably like I'm planning to retire at 65. So like you have good 15 years to do something before.
I don't know what to do, Saka.
Is there a white van down there? What white car? What is that? White van? They're watching you, man.
I'm watching them.
Right now, as a matter of fact, 7 people are watching you. I don't know
I
who's lurking, but
don't give a shit. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you right now. The Liga number 9, bottom line, is the better cigar over the 52. But we can't say the 52 is not a good cigar. It is. So when something's better, if you win a race, you can win a race by 1 foot. You still won, but it doesn't mean the other person was slow. They just lost by a foot. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. The number nine is the easier to love cigar. The number nine, believe it or not, is the simpler blend. The profile is beautiful chocolate, black pepper, beautiful amount of earth, really nice flavor. But it's if you like Padron 26 Maduro, you'll love the Liga number nine. Um, it's not the same cigar, but I'm saying it's in the same category wheelhouse. Beautiful cigar, really decadent, but it's easy to love. When you smoke the number nine, you're not like this is exotic. Like I've never tried this flavor before. Like it's like Mama's home cooking. You're like, oh, I love it, right? The 52 though, not as easy to love blend, but it's more complex and it hits you differently. The problem with that is, for some people, they might be like, I don't know what this is, or it's, what the fuck, like you know what I'm saying? No, so if you have the mindset to want a comfortable, beautiful cigar, get the number nine. But if you, I was to say, and if you want to ruin it, get the 52. No, but
I'll take 9 at any time.
I'm so you get what I'm trying to say. But you still smoke the 52, right?
Right. I have, yeah. Until I finish it, I'm not gonna buy no more.
But so the 52 is not bad, right?
No, no, no.
So what is it that's not as good? And I'm telling you what I'm going to tell you right now. What I'm trying to say is, it is as good, but it's not as comfortable. So you prefer the comfortability. You understand what I'm saying? The
9
number
is cleaner and smoother. I think.
it's because the type of flavor. They both have similar age, both same quality, same rollers. The choice, it's like what's the difference between two bands? Like one band, the Beatles, one band's the Rolling Stones. Well, maybe the one thing you feel more comfortable with, right? And the other one, they're both great, but like I don't really, I'm not sure what this is. I'm telling you, the 52 is the profile is not as comfortable as the number nine. I just can't stress it enough.
Right.
I just can't stress it enough.
But yeah, the construction, the ash, and everything. Let's. What is the difference in that blend? Do you know off the top of your head?
I don't know. I think the rapper.
Okay, so let me look it up.
Oh, I'm right now. I think the one is the Connecticut broadleaf, and is the other one the Connecticut? Is it a Connecticut Habano star cut? Is that what it is? Please look it up.
Okay, so here we go. Um, so the Liga 9 uh,
Connecticut broad.
profile shapes, Connecticut broadleaf Oscuro, origin Nicaragua. Let's see. So Connecticut broadleaf Oscuro.
That's what I said.
Let me see the whole blend. Underneath aged long fillers from 7 different farms
Yeah.
in both complex farms from where Nicaragua. So it's origin Nicaragua. Hold on, this one is not good. Okay, so here it's, okay.
Harry the
Select
fuck.
Honduran and Nicaraguan Cuban seed.
What is it?
Brazilian Mata Fina,
It's a Brazilian.
Connecticut broadleaf. Okay.
Hold on. What the what are you talking about?
Okay, it says Kappa, but it's of different. It's the
Gabagool?
USDA website. So
What is
the
it?
wrapper is Connecticut broadleaf.
That's what
The
I said.
binder is Brazilian Mata Fina, not that one, the Liga 9.
Why are you still talking about the league in number nine?
Did you know there is a Honduran and Nicaraguan fillers in there?
So what is the 52?
Let me look. Let me find it.
You're killing the lounge. Only Uncle Larry's
Okay,
left.
you talk, man. Why are you waiting for me? Just talk until I find it.
Because I want to know. I'm stopping
Okay,
this.
well, I'm trying to find it. You find it. You can do faster.
Go to your room. Go to your fucking room. You got the Isako. Go to your Rolls Royce. Go to your fucking Rolls Royce. All right. Yeah, I like this. How you doing? All right. Harley. What's your name, Harley? Nice to meet you, Harley. What's your last name? Davidson. Nice to meet you, Mr. Davidson. How's your balls?
He's gonna tell you how is his balls.
I'm finding this cigar nice. I was singing Born to Be Wild, looking for adventure.
My balls are good, Richie. How's your balls? That's the
Yeah,
bike
yeah,
saying.
I'm good, bro. It's none of your fucking business.
Oh, I love the smell of gasoline.
Gasolina. So do you know the T52? Where's my manager? Where's Chewy? Chewy, what's the fucking blend? Why do I have you on payroll? What do I gotta ask Gio?
Chewy voluntarily went to 300 Club. She said there is a ass pizza there. He was eating ass pizza.
I gotta get the fuck out of here. I can't hang. I can't be seen here no more.
Connecticut Habano Sangron.
Isn't that what I fucking said?
I
I
don't
said.
know.
I
You
said
were
that.
talking to the bike.
And is it a stalk cut?
That's what that's how they do tobacco there anyway. Double Corona. Okay, so again, uh, Connecticut River Valley stock cut cured Habano wrapper.
Isn't that
Have a
exactly fucking
have a
sick?
Brazilian Matafina binder
Okay, so the
and a
same,
core Honduran and Nicaraguan. So many. It's the only wrapper is the difference.
but yet, Sacco, you're proving my point. How important the fucking rapper is. Okay, you're proving my point, Sacco. The rapper is the most important part of the Sacco. Let me explain to you what a rapper does to a cigar. You got that Rolls Royce, right? You have all this power. It's got tires. It's got leather seats. It's got this and that, right? But no matter what it is, Sacco, look, that little part controls it all. So where you want to steer this thing, baby? Where do you want to steer it, baby? Now, here's the thing, Sacco. That gas pedal and that brake, there's your filler and binder. Oh yeah, but at the end of the day, it doesn't
Yeah, but
matter.
the bike without won't work without those. But okay, so okay, let me tell you this. It gives a little bit different profile, but you don't take the inside out. You don't take the fillers. Bro, there's like a lot of thick tobacco in there. So you mean to tell me that the wrapper gives more taste than Ligero? I mean, I don't know how
It's,
these people.
it,
I don't
it,
know. Doesn't
it's,
make sense.
yes, it directs it. Yes, of course it does.
Logically, doesn't make sense.
Listen to what I'm saying. Ligero's not there for flavor; it's there for strength. The wrapper is
Okay,
what.
so if you take the wrapper out of the cigar, wait a minute. Listen to me, man. Don't shake your head. I'm listening to you. Listen to me. So if you take wrapper out of the cigar and smoke cigar with the binder, you're not going to taste anything. That's what you're saying. There is
No,
not
no,
going to be taste.
no. Let me finish. But now that binder becomes the wrapper, and it totally will change. I've smoked cigars without the wrapper, and it totally changed. You take the Cohiba Red Dot, Cameroon. Take off that wrapper. It's gonna
But it
taste.
still have a taste.
Yeah,
Okay, take it.
I didn't say a cigar without a wrapper doesn't have taste. I'm saying the outer shell controls it. Once you get rid of the outer shell, now the vice president's in charge. The binder. Okay?
Okay, Richie, hold on. If all the fillers are the same inside, right? You change Connecticut, you change to Maduro, you change to Sangron. Okay, there is going to be difference in the profile, but the core is the same. So if you take different, change something in the inside, listen,
Each,
don't shake
each
your head. If you take something out of from inside and put like instead of Honduran tobacco, you put the Nicaraguan tobacco, then it's gonna taste different.
yes, the filler and binder is part of the blend, but I'm telling you, you just proved it. You said you love the Liga number 9 better. And you said why? Okay. But all the difference is the wrapper. And that wrapper changed it.
Okay,
That
it gives a
gives,
cigar
gives it
extra leaf, extra profile, extra
no,
taste.
No, the you clearly prefer on the Drew estate. You
Okay, so if let's say you
I'm
take the
not done.
wrapper out, wait a minute. If you
I'm not,
take the wrapper out of the cigar, there is a binder underneath, right?
I'm not done.
Wait,
You
okay, then talk.
can I, no, because then what I'm
But we gotta have an argument. You want to push yours?
no.
Okay, say talk say.
Oh no.
No, no, no. Hi, I'm Richie. I smoke cigars. You smoke cigars? Do
So
it.
you prefer Connecticut broadleaf Maduro, in this case it's an Oscuro, which is a double Maduro process, over the Habano stalk cut. Okay? You prefer that. The
Okay.
wrapper is the whole direction. I can't stress it enough. I can't stress you. The wrapper is the cigar. Everything else backs up the wrapper. The wrapper is the leader of the band. I don't care how good the bass player is. I don't care how good the drummer is. I don't care how good the piano player is. The person standing in the front singing the songs, right, is the rapper.
Okay, can I understand this concept? So, if you take the wrapper out of the cigar, would you be able to taste anything?
Yes, but it
How
will not.
so? If the wrapper is whole taste, what do you mean?
What the outer shell directs everything. It's the
It
front.
adds another flavor.
No, Sako. It wraps. It's the last part. It wraps over everything.
Okay,
Okay,
Richie. Okay,
Sako,
you have a
Sako,
you have. Wait a
Sako.
minute, bro. I understand. I'm asking you a question. Just don't push yours. I mean, you want to have an argument, or you want to just push yours? I say, yeah, fuck yeah, you're right. No, you want to
It,
say yours. I want to say mine. Then
go
listen
ahead.
to me. Okay,
Go ahead.
you have bunch tobacco and you have matafina binder on it. If you put another matafina wrapper on it, is it going to taste different than with the matafina binder?
It will taste different because now you're combining all both Matafina, both
It's going
Matafina.
to give a more matafina taste. That's
Yes,
it.
listen, lots of times when you combine more of the same cigar, it doesn't always work like that. Okay, for example, if you have sometimes with more and more Lajero, doesn't make it becomes so much stronger. You think it's gonna be better. Well, what's the word better? Yeah, because you can push it harder, but you can push it to the point where the cigar can't
Okay,
handle.
Richie. Okay, what I'm saying is, so if you have a cigar filler, everything is Dominican tobacco, right? Dominican filler, Dominican binder, Dominican wrapper, grown in the same farm. Like, okay, let's say we're talking about Uncle Larry's comment here. Opus X, okay? So everything is from the same farm.
Yeah, but there's all
Okay,
different.
put another wrapper on it, it's gonna change the profile. It's gonna give it another taste. Now, if you take something out of the filler, keep it the same. Keep the same wrapper. Both cigars are the same. Anejo is the same. The other one is the same. Just add Nicaraguan filler in there. So there is not going to be a difference in the profile. You think?
It's going to push the if it's Nicaraguan and a strong tobacco and it's a higher priming, it's
What
gonna
about flavors?
it's gonna push that wrapper harder. But
What about flavors?
just because you push the wrapper harder doesn't make it better per se. Okay, because when you, listen, we know this. Any cigar with here's the wrapper, right? The more Lajero you're putting in it, the stronger, the heavier it's going to be. The
Well,
more
what I know is what makes sense. The cigar is a blend. You take something, you put something extra, it's gonna change the profile. That's it. So the cigar is a blend. Cigar constructed on a blend.
Mhm.
So if you disassemble the cigar or change anything from inside outside, I'm not saying that wrapper is not giving a flavor. The whole industry says that the wrapper is the main important, but it just adds another profile to a cigar.
well, what would a cigar be without a wrapper? It's just a filler, and
Bunch
then
of leaves. Bunch of
well,
leaves. If you don't have the binder, if in your theory the binder becomes the wrapper, you don't have to put. I mean, uh, like in Cuba, people all days people don't used to be put binder. They just wrap it the leaf and smoke it. So what is that, binder or filler?
in that case, the binder becomes the wrapper.
That's it. So that's that. I mean, if you use the same leaf, then for the filler and the binder and to smoke, then
Not
you're gonna have that profile.
whatever's on top is taking the lead. I can't stress it enough. Because here's the thing. You could say, oh, all those fillers in there, but those fillers have to be rolled up, crumped up, bunched up,
Doesn't
broken.
matter. The taste is taste. I mean, if you crumble a cheese, it's not going to taste like a cheese.
Sacco, you see a platoon, you see an army. Who's in charge? The fucking general. Yeah, you got a bunch of filler. You got a bunch of filler,
Okay,
and,
if the filler is not there, what is general going to do?
but you got one motherfucker in charge, the boss. That's the rapper. It's the fucking boss.
Okay, but what is it good general without an army? Okay, the general. Why don't the general go fight himself without an army, without a filler?
I'm not saying the filler's not important. I never said that. But what I'm trying to tell you is that general takes all the credit, right? When they win the war, do they talk to the people? They go the general. Yes, 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 yes. Of course, the rapper is in the number one position.
Chill. Uh,
Sacco. You got your Rolls Royce, beautiful, and I'm happy for you.
bro,
If
you're
you're,
talking about hypothetical stuff.
let me finish. You're in the car though. Your wife's in the front seat. Your daughter is in the back seat, and your daughter's friend.
Okay.
You're the driver. Whose car is it?
Uh,
Who's driving the car,
okay.
Sacco?
Whose car is it? You mean who is the registered owner? That's what it is.
Who's in control? Who's in control of it, Sacco?
Well, not just you. If you're driving it, then your passengers, if you don't see you running a red light, they will
So
say, "Stop, dude! Don't run the red light."
hold on. And they can say that, but do they really control your feet? Only if you listen. But at the end of the day, your control. Come on, it's your response, Sacco.
Okay,
Do me a
so now your question is who's in control of the car? Why we mention Rolls Royce? Why can't be a Toyota Corolla if you're in control of the car, right?
That's the car right there. I'm using for example. That's the car you have right there. I'm giving a realistic example.
Okay, like if we want to talk about the car, so the car like has a white color. Okay, is that the wrapper?
That's the color, and that's the main. So if you want to go by that theory, if
Okay.
you robbed the bank, what are they going to say? It was a white car.
Okay, so the car is a blend, right? It has tires, it has an engine, it has transmission. So if you take one of these things out of the
Your theory, they're going to talk to you.
yeah,
Okay, so car robbed the bank. Well, it had a V8. It was a 5.7 liter, and
bro, one likes a white Rolls Royce, the other one
they
likes
talk,
a black Rolls Royce.
and then they talked to me. Yeah, it was a four-door white car. Which is going to help more? You're worried about the filler, the binder, the inside. Irrelevant. That just pushes the car faster or slower.
You just don't understand the concept that adding another leaf changes the blend. That's it. Because you're adding another flavor.
It changes how it's going to push what the wrapper is. If the wrapper didn't mean nothing, there'd be no difference between ready. There'd be no difference between Padron Damaso and Padron 64, right?
Okay,
Oh,
now hold on. Now this is not going to work because I'm gonna take that Connecticut shade cigar that I sent you. I'm gonna take one of those, take the wrapper out, and send it to you like that without you knowing which one it is. And you're gonna smoke that cigar, and you're gonna tell me which cigar is that Connecticut.
what are you talking about? How could it be Connecticut if you take it out?
I'll take off the wrapper. It'll stay with.
I'm confused. What do you mean? It's just going to be binder?
Yeah, you smoke with the binder and see if the profile is the same or no.
Is the binder Connecticut shade?
No,
So then it's not going to taste like Connecticut shade. Only Connecticut shade tastes like Connecticut shade.
maybe it's in your brain
No,
just because you see the wrapper.
can't stress it enough. I can't. I can't.
Okay, Richie, let me tell you this. So the concept is the Connecticut shade. People know it's a light cigar, right? So the Connecticut shade cigars, when a company makes a Connecticut shade, they usually put like lower priming tobacco in there to be light. Thus, you
But
say you think that the cigar is light, okay? But if
but
you take okay, so if I take a Padron and I wrap it in a Connecticut shade, it's
yeah,
going to become a Connecticut shade cigar.
Yes, and it's going to be a strong Connecticut shade cigar, but it's not going to be a Padron
Just
no more.
because of color. If I send it to you, you close your eyes, you smoke Connecticut shade. Would you know it's a Connecticut shade cigar?
Sacco, I can't stress it enough, Sacco. It's Sacco. If you have a hamburger and put a piece of cheese on it, is it a hamburger anymore? Now it's a cheeseburger, baby.
Here we go again. We're talking about different stuff. If you put cheese on it, okay. So what is the wrapper for the hamburger?
What's that?
What's the wrapper? Are you comparing hamburger to the cigar?
Oh, you are you talking about the bread? The bread's the fucking cellophane.
Okay, so there you go. It can be the wrapper can be like the box. I mean, or the paper that is put in there, right?
The fuck you want? But you understand a ham? Come on,
I
bro. What
do
the fuck?
understand, Richie. It doesn't make sense that the whole thing is. I don't know. It's not just you. Even company owners, even Perdomo himself says that you take the wrapper, you change, you take. I mean, the cigar is not going to taste the same. Of course,
It's
it's
not
not, because that's just another leaf in there, dude. Just extra leaf in the fucking blend. The wrapper becomes part of the blend.
Sacco. The positioning is everything. The position's everything.
Mm, God.
The position's everything. The position's
Well,
everything. Because
cigar is not a rocket science.
the position's everything, Sacco. And
No.
not just on taste, on aroma, on visual. Because it's the fence, it's the border around the cigar. It navigates the whole thing. It covers no matter where you're at. It covers every square inch, and it's not crumpled up. It's spread out, baby. I can't stress it enough. Sacco,
It doesn't matter, Richie. What's burning is burning, bro.
Sacco, picture. Okay, for lack of a better word, okay,
The only thing the wrapper does, it's the taste, because your lips actually touching the wrapper when you're smoking the cigar, right? So that can be like the tobacco can be sweet or the tobacco can be salty. But when you start touching or eating your cigar, like touching with your tongue the front of the cigar, then you're getting multiple other flavors.
So what are you trying to tell me? So the wrapper, when you say wrapper, because at the end of the day, it's all tobacco. It's positioning, it's design. So you're saying the outer shell, the wrapper is the last shell, the outer shell. You're saying it means
Okay,
nothing.
okay. Can we understand this? Wrapper, just another leaf they wrapped around the cigar to hold the cigar together so you can smoke. It can be same wrapper leaf inside of the cigar as a
Yeah, so
filler.
and a cigar is also structural, but also,
You
but
have to wrap into into
but
something.
it's not just structural though. Cigar is physical, but once you light it on fire, it becomes spiritual. It becomes smoke. It becomes
Okay,
spirit.
okay. Dude, I mean,
If the
it
wrapper,
is what it is, though. It's
if
just another leaf adding to the blend. That's it.
the wrapper meant nothing, Atabay would be a really strong cigar, right? I mean, right? What's the difference? A cigar is a cigar, right? It's a lot of
Arabe
tobacco,
is not made to be strong. Oh, who said so? Arabe is made to be strong. Why?
but
Why?
they
Why are you under? Why are you under impression that Arabe wants to be their cigar to be strong?
I didn't say that. I didn't say
Arabe
that.
is not meant to be strong. They don't want it strong.
Okay, what I'm saying is, it's not just about strength. If you put the same
Is
thing,
it complex? Is the most complex cigar?
you're missing my point. You're arguing with the argument. I'm not arguing about that. I don't care if you have low priming fillers, no matter what. If you have low priming fillers from any place, it's not going to be a strong cigar. But if you put a darker wrapper on that, the notes now it's going to push. It's going to push very gently a dark notes. If you have
Excuse me. Excuse me.
if you have
Excuse
Connecticut,
me. Okay. Okay. Understand this. Understand this. If you take one leaf that inside of the cigar, you take that one leaf out. You make that as a wrapper, and whatever you have as a wrapper, you put as a filler inside of the cigar. That's gonna change the blend.
Sacco, you own your
No,
company.
no, 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 no. Yes or no?
Let me
Don't.
finish, and I'm going to answer your
You're
question.
you're telling hypothetical stuff, man. Let's talk facts.
I'm going to answer your question. I'm going to make you look silly as my friend.
Okay, go for it.
You're the boss. You own your company. You
Why
have.
why you why you always saying that, dude? You. Okay,
I,
okay. Yes, I'm the boss. I'm the boss.
so you could relate. You have
Okay.
you have 5 or 10 employees. If
Right.
I You're the boss, you're the rapper. If I take one of the fillers, one of your workers, and I say, Sacco, you're out of here, or now you're the filler, and
That's
make that.
gonna hurt my income. That's gonna hurt my blend.
Oh, you change the position, you change everything. Then that person is in charge now.
Okay, who is gonna produce?
It does.
Who's
Listen,
gonna make money?
what do
Every
you?
agent in my filler, every agent makes money for the office. Every desk makes money. If
Okay,
I take one of those agents out, I take listen. Hold on. I take one of those agents out, my profit is gone, my blend is gone. So the
it's not.
complexity is gone.
And by this, I'm saying it's not your company no more. You're going to be a worker, and now he's the boss. He's the boss. When you
Okay.
when you change the position of the tobacco, the outer shell, the wrapper, is the
It's
boss.
not gonna change. It's not gonna change, bro. That's like simple math. Do the math, dude. It adds up. Yeah, I mean that's what it is. Richie, come on. I don't
Come on,
understand how. So you take one out. Well, you take one tobacco out of here, make it a wrapper. You take the wrapper, put it inside, and wrap with that same tobacco. That's
it's
gonna change the blend.
going to taste different. I can't stress it enough. I can't stress it enough. It's going to taste different. The position is important. Sacco, if you have a guy in the band and he's the, let's say the whole, everyone knows the band because he's the best guitar player, but then now another band has the same instruments, but they have the best piano player and he's taking the lead of the band. Each one's gonna have a different feel because what is in charge? The rapper is in charge. I can't. It's in position. It's in position to be the boss. Like you're the boss of your company. So whatever you
No,
decide.
I'm replaceable. You just replace the boss, maybe because another boss comes with another character and demands another structure for the company, runs the company different ways.
My
So
point.
that changed the blend because you added something else to the blend.
Of course.
You
So
swapped the blend.
yes,
Okay.
but whoever's in the
The
boss,
the wrapper leaf is just another flavor added to the cigar.
it's but it's what's in charge. Sacco, you're the rapper. You're
Richie, let me ask you this. Okay, so you take one plant, you take one plant, 7 leaves, make a cigar out of it. Is the placement going to change the cigar complexity or everything?
absolutely.
How? It's the same plant, dude.
Sacco, how can it not? Sacco, if your house is white on the outside and red on the inside, and then you reverse it, it's going to be a different house. Oh, house
No,
outside and white on the inside. Yeah, you change. You
you're just
change.
saying hypothetical shit, man. You can take your house and turn it inside out the house. Come on, man. I can change the color of my house from outside. I can put a new paint, make it black. Somebody likes black. I like
Oh,
white, and somebody can. That's the wrapper. So you don't take the change the house. You
it's good.
just change the paint. That's
It's
it.
going to change it. It's going to, and you're assuming that's just paint.
Your eye gonna see a different color. Your eye gonna see a different color.
Oh, it changes everything. Changes the mood. Changes the look. If you're trying to sell a house, maybe some people like the look of this, or some people like that. But it's part of the blend. When you change one thing, you change everything. But I can't stress it enough. The rapper is in the boss position. The filler pushes what the rapper is. I can't stress.
Okay, so let me tell. Okay, so this is not gonna end, and because of this is your show, I'm not gonna agree with you, but we can change the subject.
No, I like it. I think it's a good conversation. I'm
It
not
is a
mad.
good conversation. It is a conversation about a cigar and opinions.
Yeah,
I just want to understand. I'm not saying I'm right. I want to understand, like physically understand.
I'm not
Like
trying to say you're wrong, but what I'm trying to tell you is this: through all my experience, the filler
Richie,
and
hold on. Okay, you like a burrito?
yeah. What
Okay, you,
about it?
you have a burrito, right? You
Sure.
have your tortilla as a wrapper.
Yeah,
So now you have meat, you have beans, you have rice, you have onions, you have guacamole. It's up to you, right? You want it. You blend.
yeah,
You are blending your tortilla.
sure.
So now let's say everything inside is the same. You change your tortilla to blue color. Does it gonna change the blend?
It's
Does it
gonna
gonna change the burrito?
it's gonna change. Yeah, sure. It's gonna change how it tastes. Taste it. You can have one burrito
Maybe
that's
you're gonna taste what extra food coloring. because
No,
you can add a red food
this,
coloring to the same dough and it becomes red.
but this is not a cigar, though.
It's a blend, dude. It's a blend. It's
If
a
you,
blend of stuff.
yeah, I will agree with you. It changes the burrito. Sure, it does change the.
Changes the color. Whoa, who's out? Look at Josh. You did your time, bro.
He did his time like a man. Yeah, but that's not a cigar, though. I
Okay,
can't.
same thing with the cigar.
Sacco, do you light your burrito on fire?
Nah, again here. Who the fuck's eat a burrito on fire, dude? Why are you asking me that question? That has
But
nothing to do with fucking what I'm talking about.
we light a cigar on fire. I can't stress it enough.
Okay, well, because when I'm talking about cigar, you're talking about house, you're talking about general, you're talking about Rolls Royce bed cigar. Well, let's keep concentrate on the tobacco. Let's talk about tobacco. Don't bring another hypothetical
But when
examples.
I talk,
Let's
when I
keep in tobacco. Let's
it's
keep
a
in tobacco. We're talking
it's a
tobacco.
it's a metaphor. It's a metaphor when I talk about that. Yes, I know when you have in your car with your wife, if she says let's go here, you're gonna go there because you love your wife. But
No,
hypothetically,
here we go again. This has nothing to do with cigars and fillers, my wife. Cigars. We're talking about cigars, wrappers. You just hypothetical crap you're saying, bro. Like, I mean, if you change your car, do you go? Rich is going to change.
what's that?
If you change your car, are you going to change?
The car is not me.
Okay, let's say you buy a brand new Corolla. Are you going to change? No, you're going to be the same Richie. The wrapper is going to change. You're going to sit inside, that becomes a wrapper. That's it.
So
Exactly.
you're saying, no.
Exactly. Just
So what?
let's talk
But
like
that doesn't make any sense.
logically, not hypothetically.
I am not a car. What do you
No, the
mean?
car is the wrapper. You're the Richie. Car is your wrapper. You're inside the car is your wrapper. If you change the car, are you gonna change? You change Richie?
Okay, so you're saying okay. So let's use your theory. Yeah, cars can change people. If you get a nicer car, then now people maybe treat you differently, right? Or maybe someone tries to steal my car because it's nice.
Uh no, but that's not gonna change you as a person.
Well, status can change people
Okay,
a lot.
maybe if you go from if you go from Corolla to Rolls Royce, maybe, but if you go from old Corolla to new Corolla, not that much, or no Camry, let's say, it's
I,
not gonna change you. It's just gonna be a new car.
yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Caleb, I want a burrito too. Fuck yeah. I really want a burrito too. I was like, I'm talking, but I keep thinking about it, like guacamole, like rice,
Hey, look.
beans.
Hey, tonight you came in. You want to fuck with Richie? Why do you want to fuck with Richie?
We're having conversation, man. No, I want to understand, but you don't want. I mean, you just trying to push. If okay, try to explain better with cigars. Not don't compare with anything. Try to explain such a way that it makes sense.
It's
Now,
the
okay, so if a blend,
yes.
dude, well, I'm saying this, but if your eyes see a Connecticut shade, you're gonna know that's a Connecticut shade. Or you in your brain is gonna go differently. But if I take that same Connecticut shade wrapper that I put on in that cigar and stuck it in there, would you able to to taste the Connecticut tobacco in there in the filler?
You're proving the point exactly that the filler is not about the flavor. It pushes the wrapper because now it's
Okay,
just
now, okay, Richie, here's a question. You have, I have. I'm asking. Can you remember? Remember, I have Nicaraguan filler. Okay, I have Dominican binder. I have Honduran wrapper. My cigar. Nicaraguan filler, Dominican binder, Honduran wrapper. Same tobacco, same. Now I take this tobacco. Okay, I make Honduran filler, Dominican filler, Nicaraguan. I mean Dominican binder, Nicaraguan wrapper. Is that going to change the cigar
and I'll tell you exactly it does
if you
because
swap?
Sacco, they made a cigar. It's called the Inverso. That brand owned by the astronaut. He did that, and it totally changes the cigar. He calls it the Inverso. He had a cigar that was popular, and then he made it's called the Navetta, and then he had the Inverso. The Inverso was just the opposite of that cigar. He rearranged it, and it does change the cigar. I can't stress it enough. Sacco, the filler is the choir. The lead singer is the rapper. No matter what, you got to remember the lead singer.
Oh, but
Well,
it can't be only rapper, dude. It
I
can be.
know, I
You're
know,
just adding another leaf to a blend.
Sacco. Come on, Sacco. In life there's always a structure. There's always a hierarchy. We have a president. We have a governor.
Here we
And
go again. Okay.
you're the boss of your company. The buck stops there. The rapper is the fucking boss. I can't
And
stress. It's the fucking boss.
so
I'm not saying that the other parts of the cigar don't play a part. They do, and they play a huge part because the weaker you put inside
we're
under
talking, okay, we're talking about
the weaker,
producing, okay, we're talking about producing flavors, right?
correct, and so
Okay.
the
Okay.
fillers.
So okay, hold on. So 10 of my agents are producing more than me alone. Do you understand? In
Okay,
premium. 10 agents obviously sell more premium than I sell alone.
yeah.
So 10 agents are the flavor. They give more flavor to the company. They bring more money for the company than I am alone.
No, I wouldn't say they're pushing. They're pushing you because you're the boss. You're the number one.
But they're producing. If they're not there,
Sure,
I'm not making
sure,
money.
sure. They're giving your company strength.
No, they're
And the
giving my company money. What strength, dude? Come on. Money.
what?
Money. They're giving money.
Are we talking about business or are we talking about relating to cigars?
I don't know. You were going on everywhere around here. You started with your boss, your company, so
Is
if my producers, they are producing. They are
yeah,
important component of my business. They
yes,
are selling insurance. They are producing. So
yes,
eight eight agents producing more than I produce alone.
yes. But who's the boss?
It
Who's
doesn't matter. We're talking
the
about
rap?
money, dude. Who's the boss? Who gives a fuck who's the boss? We're talking about flavors. We're talking about profile.
Who do they
We're
work
talking
for?
about income as a profit for the
Yes,
company.
Masako. They all work for you.
Okay, bro, but it's easier to replace one boss than eight agents.
If that was the case, though, everyone would have their own company. It's a stressful position to be the boss. You know that. You have
Well,
a
if
lot
that's the case, everybody would have rolled their own cigars. Why would they buy it? That's not the case. So the case is a reality. That's what I'm talking about. Facts. That's what I mean.
because it's a lot of
Exactly my point.
Masako. People don't become a boss of a company by accident. It's a lot of hard work. So there's a lot of responsibility on the rapper. A
Yeah, but if
lot.
you don't respect your employees, they'll fucking leave and you'll be alone. That's it.
Well, but yeah, okay. So that's bad.
Sometimes, Foski, I buy lunch for employees. I don't buy lunch for myself. To keep them happy so they keep working.
But that's
That's
hey,
what it is. But the
sure. But
company without all this now, if you're let's say you're running a Walmart, you have 4 million employees, right? And you have one boss.
yeah.
Who's replaceable? Tell me who's more important for that blend,
Look now I have my third eye.
right?
Now my third eye
Now
going.
you're warming up. Now you're understanding what I'm saying.
No. So I respect what you're saying.
Okay, so I'm saying again. So you think that that one person alone runs the Walmart?
The owner.
You can swap the boss right away, but you cannot swap 4 million employees right away.
Exactly. I don't think the guy pushing carts makes the decisions. I
Doesn't
don't.
matter. Doesn't matter. It's part of the blend. It's part of the equation.
Sure,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
and they say this just came down from corporate, and the corporate
It's part of the blend, Bob. It goes the higher. It doesn't matter. It's part of the blend. So you don't take individual. You take working class. You take the corporate. You take management. Okay, divided by three or divided by four, and then you come to the main boss, who is the rapper. Okay, so you have out of 4 million employees, Walmart. You think management would be 10,000 people at least?
but what's your point?
My point is the blend. That everything important in a blend. If you take something out of the blend, then take one tobacco from filler, you're gonna feel the blend changes because
Sa-
you're just adding another tobacco to the blend.
But Sacco, who listens to who? The people below listen to the person on top.
Yeah, listen.
And the rapper's on top. I can't stress it enough. You do whatever you're told or you're out of here. If you're talking about business, that's the way it works. I never went to a place where
No. Sometimes in a business, that's why business have meetings. Okay, so everybody comes to the meeting, and if a boss have a bad idea, somebody from the side says, "You know what, boss? That's not a good idea. Let's don't do that." Boss says, "Okay, you're right. Let's don't do that." You got a good point there, right? So opinions matter. Sometimes a little employee can create something to make that business run differently. And this has happens throughout the years many million times in the cigar industry. Somebody goes and makes cigars for some people and then moves on and makes their own cigar. No
Sacco
matter how you put it, but it's important. Every brand has a blend. That's it.
never said the binder or the filler. Well, I never said what's under the wrapper isn't important. And I never said it's not even equally as important. What I'm telling you, the flavor, the what
Changes because you're adding another leaf.
the wrapper decides what kind of cigar it's going to be.
Because
Every,
that meant because when they start a blend, they specifically put, okay, they say, okay, let's we're gonna start a new Connecticut blend. Let's come up with something, right? They're not gonna put they take their darkest tobacco, put in a Connecticut blend, because if you think you're light cigar smoker, you want a Connecticut blend, you're not buying that blend to kick your fucking ass. You're buying Connecticut cigars to be light, so you don't get fucked up.
but that's a strategic plan. They do make strong Connecticut.
Exactly. But the inside, what's inside matters regarding the color of
Yes,
your
but it doesn't matter the most because the Warhawk is a strong Connecticut. So guess what? It's a strong cigar, the Warhawk, but it still tastes like a Connecticut.
because
It's
you're adding a Connecticut wrapper in it. That's another leaf, bro. That's what I'm trying to explain. It's part of the blend. Wrapper becomes part of the blend.
of course it's part
That's
of the.
it.
I'm
So
trying.
if you take something from inside, it's going to change. If you take the wrapper out, it's going to change. Yeah. What about barber pole? Exactly. What about barber pole? Do you feel the differences between each layer?
That's an interesting concept, the barber pole, and that's also there's different ways to make a barber pole. Is it fully Connecticut with just a little bit of a little bit through it of Maduro? That's a whole other concept because now it's not fully the whole way. You know what I'm saying? Though that's playing half and half.
But doesn't matter if you pass the. I mean, you're gonna. Oh, look. This guy asking for it.
Sacco, I can't stress it enough. The wrapper is the most important part because no matter what, it like the Warhawk, it's strong, but it's still strong for Connecticut. It tastes like a Connecticut cigar that's strong, which means the wrapper decides what the flavor is going to be, and the fillers decide how strong are we going to push the flavor. How strong are we going to push the wrapper?
Okay,
I,
so basically, what you're saying, if you take a wrapper out of the cigar and smoke it, you're not gonna get no flavor. That's it.
no, you're not going to get that flavor from the wrapper. Well, now you're going to get the binder. The binder's the wrapper now.
Okay, well, you have to put something to hold the cigar together, right?
Sure, but
So
but still,
so so then so then if but you're gonna if you take that off, you're still gonna taste something, right, in there, or no? I
no,
understand. I understand. Binder becomes a wrapper, but let's say you have darker binder underneath. You have Connecticut shade wrapper on top. So so you're telling me right now, if I take this wrapper out of the cigar, I'm not going to taste anything because
I,
it's only the
I,
wrapper is the most important.
no, I didn't
There is
say that.
not going to be taste.
You're taking one part of what I'm fucking saying now.
No, I'm not. No, I'm
Once,
not.
once you take that wrapper off, the binder becomes the wrapper. And
Listen, Richie. Whoever starts getting mad during a conversation, that means they're out of options. So
false. That's
if you
false.
start getting mad, that means I'm
I'm
gonna win.
talking about the same fucking thing and you're not understanding. You're changing what I'm saying. That's okay. I'm not mad. I'm frustrated. We're talking about the same thing, but I'm telling you, the rapper makes the decision on what the profile is going to be. The fillers, how hard are we going to push this? I can't stress. I can't stress it enough.
Because you're first smoking the cigar with your eyes. You see what the wrapper is. Your brain telling you that's how it's going to be.
I can close
But
my eyes.
if you blindfold,
Sacco, I can close my eyes, and if you give me a Connecticut shade, I know it's going to taste like Connecticut shade. I don't need to see it. Now, visually, sure, that's part of it. But if I don't see it, I'm never going to, you're never going to give Richie a Connecticut shade cigar blindfolded. I'm going to go, this is such a strong cigar. Oh, this,
okay. Let me ask you this then. Uh, Cigars have rules. How you make the cigars? Do they have rules? No, right? No. So okay, let's say this is a beautiful cigar, right? If I put another wrapper on top of this cigar, what's going to happen?
that wrapper's going to take over. Whatever's on the outside, whatever's on top, whatever's number one, whatever's
Okay,
in the
but
position.
this was already a cigar, right? So if I put like Maduro wrapper on this cigar, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just add another layer of flavor on top of it.
It's,
Another layer, another diff. If I put the same, okay, if I put the same of this on top of this, what's gonna happen then?
if you put the same exact thing,
Same. I put same wrapper on top of this
but
wrapper,
you're putting the same exact bind, and now you're just having a double wrapper of the same.
and then that's gonna amplify the flavor of that wrapper. It's gonna be dominating. That tobacco is gonna be dominating a little bit more, and you're
It,
gonna add another layer of the
now
same
you
leaf.
have binders in theory, but now it's just, if you put a Connecticut shade cigar and wrap another Connecticut shade cigar, it's still going to taste like Connecticut shade cigar because that's what's on the wrapper. But if you take a Connecticut shade cigar and you put a broadleaf Oscuro around it, now it's a broadleaf Oscuro with two binders. It's going to be a very complex cigar, but it's going to be a strong. If you
Look, now that Connecticut shade. Remember, we were discussing about this. That I was saying that I'm going to make a strong blend. Whatever I have strong. There is other leaves that I don't have. That was my darker leaves I put in there, and I put Connecticut shade wrapper on it.
sure,
In a matter of fact, there is another wrapper underneath that Connecticut shade wrapper. You can take that wrapper off and try to smoke the cigar without that wrapper. It will perfectly work. And then and then and then tell me if anything changes. The same Connecticut shade. We're talking about like the wrapper. So the same Connecticut shade. It's not going to be Connecticut shade anymore. That's it. Underneath, I think it's about Cameroon binder, or I don't know what was it. I don't remember.
but you're saying you're going to have two cigars with the same wrapper. But what are you changing?
You're
One,
taking off the Connecticut shade wrapper. You don't see it anymore. The underneath wrapper is dark. See what's going to change in your profile. You spoke one already, right? Just take one of them. Take the wrapper off. There is another wrapper underneath. It's
you want me?
perfectly fine.
If I cut a wrapper off the cigar, it's going to change
There
the
is
cigar.
another wrapper underneath. I am
But
guarantee
if
it.
if it's the same wrapper,
It's not the same wrapper. It's a different wrapper. The wrap. It's in the blend. It's in the blend. I wrote down what is binder.
well, I don't want to butcher one of your. I don't need to butcher one of your cigars to prove my
I'll
theory.
send you another one. Don't worry about it. Just one of the Connecticut's. Take it off and then smoke it and honestly tell me what you think. It's very simple, bro. Why are we just sitting here and fighting all this time?
It's not fighting. It was a good conversation.
Just take. I'm telling you. So one of the Connecticut's. I 100% can guarantee you there is another wrapper underneath that
Uh-huh.
because I made it that way.
Yeah.
So one of the Connecticut's. Take the wrapper off carefully. There might be some glue on the wrapper. Take it up carefully and then smoke it that way. See if it's gonna change it.
How are you going to just take off the wrapper without damaging the binder?
Just try it, but if you damage it, I'll send you more. Fuck it, don't worry about it. I mean, it's okay.
That's going to be difficult to do.
Oh God, hold on. Just talk a little bit. I'll be back.
Richie puts on a ski mask and Sacco gets crazy. I can't have apple juice and vodka no more. Not going to change my mind. The whole whole cigar is a blend, sure, and the size is also changes the blend. The wrapper, though, is the most important part. I can't stress it enough. This cigar is going to get a 4.6. The T52 is a great cigar, very enjoyable, but it's not comfortable like the Liga number 9. I think it's a good change up, but if you love the Liga number 9, I can't say you're going to love the T52. Like, I really enjoy the 52, but I love the number 9. So I can't stress that enough. It's a 4.6. It's a bold cigar. It's a heavy cigar. It's a strong cigar. But overall, the number 9 is absolutely the better cigar. Yeah. I think the Connecticut Habano is what they did on this on the wrapper. It changes it enough. Josh said, I'm a binder guy myself. It is what it is. Very good smoke output on these. And generally speaking, on the Liga number 9s and the 52 and the Undercrowns, generally speaking, the smoke output's always really good. Solus is a good cigar. Solus is
Okay. Okay, I'm back. So,
not weak. Solus is a good medium to full.
Connecticut shade. Here's the cigar.
Yeah.
So we have Nicaraguan Esteli Ligero, Mexican San Andres Viso, Pennsylvania Oscuro, Indonesia Sumatra for filler. We have a Cameroon binder. We have a Connecticut shade wrapper. So what you do is you start from the top.
So if we
No,
take Connecticut off, you're going to have a Cameroon cigar. It's not going to have a binder, though, because now the binder is the
who
wrapper.
cares?
I'm just saying, though, that's part of a cigar. But
Man, that's a quality. Look, I can't even read the cigar I wanted to. Let me see. I'm trying to get this out. Maybe I need a knife.
I can't believe you're gonna cut one of your cigars. You're gonna have to use a razor blade.
Yeah, it's just don't want to. Yeah, I need a minute here. And it's not even unraveling, dude.
Bro, you're gonna unravel that. You're gonna pull out the camera too because you glued the wrapper, so it's too quality made. I can't stress it.
Yeah, it starts in the middle somewhere.
Did you get it?
I'm getting it. Piece by piece. So it won't come off on one piece, but
So why don't you just what are you gonna do? Slice it? Great draw on this cigar. Great burn. Great smoke output. I think the 252 is a great cigar, but it's not as easy to love as the number 9. The number 9, that blend is. If it was a movie, it's a movie you just love. The 52 is a little more odd. It the feeling on it's like, what the hell are they doing with this cigar? Because
You
the
can't
number nine,
even do that. You can't even do that. See, there is you can perfectly smoke with the binder. So you can smoke half that and then go to that and just see if it's different.
so you're gonna leave a little bit of the Connecticut. And,
You can, yeah, to just see the transitions or you're feeling anything, or you can take everything out.
yeah, but here's the thing about that too, though. Now, when you get to the Cameroon part, you're gonna have Connecticut flavor on your tongue.
Okay, so you can just get rid of the whole
You know,
Connecticut. This part is
Sacco, it's
glued here.
like Sacco. If you have one shot of vodka and then you switch to Scotch, yeah, you're drinking Scotch now, but that first shot of vodka is gonna affect the Scotch and your stomach because you changed up. You know what I'm saying, though?
Damn,
So
that's delicious.
yeah, it's a great cigar.
You're the first one who smoked it.
It was
Oh
a great.
wow.
Did you dry it out? I'm being dead serious. That Connecticut was the best Connecticut you ever made, and I'm telling you, I'd rather smoke that Connecticut than out of it. That's how much I liked it. And
Yeah, I mean
I'm
it's
not.
delicious. I haven't even. This is the first time I'm having a cold draw on it.
Yeah, but and the first one, and you butchered it. You know what I'm saying? No, but
Oh,
it is.
what butcher? Look at that's the perfect looking. I
Yeah,
mean,
wait, you took the wrapper off. You butchered it. You know.
that's a rapper. Who said
That's
so? If I didn't do it on,
yeah,
if I didn't do it on camera, would you know? There is a
yeah,
rapper
yeah.
removed.
Would know. I would know. Yeah, that's a binder. Yeah, yeah,
Here, you can make one like this and smoke it. See what you're gonna get.
yeah,
That's it. Done. Mm. Damn, that's good. I'm gonna let this here to dry box
yeah.
for a
But
week.
are you going to leave the Connecticut around the lips too?
Well, that's what. Exactly. If you
Yeah,
touches your lips, then you feel that then you taste
it's not. But
whatever it is on it.
it's not going. It's not going to be all change the flavor while you're smoking it, but visually and also texture, how it rolls in your lips, it's going to feel in the mouth. It's texture wise because that Connecticut's very slick. Okay, so you know what I'm saying. So yeah, that's part of it, but
Yeah, this
that's not.
top part has like glue in there. It's this won't come off. I made it so it won't. I mean, hurt the cigar. So this
No,
is bulletproof, baby. You can shoot this with Glock. It will ricochet.
the cigar was overbuilt. It was over.
Look at that. No soft spots, nothing.
When I showed that cigar, it was so overbuilt. Regular company they would lose money making a cigar like that. You put a lot of time into it. You
Exactly. Yeah. They. Uh. Oh, remember, I make like 10 cigars a day. Those guys make like 400 cigars a day.
you couldn't run a business like that because it's too high quality unless you're going to sell $50 cigars.
Yeah. Gouge. Uncle Larry, that was funny. There is I'm watching Richie Gouge now. Well, the review. So yeah, you can take a wrapper off and see what is going to change. So basically, now I'm not going to taste anything from this cigar, right? That's it.
Who said that? I didn't say you're not going to taste anything.
We took the wrapper off.
Yes, because the wrapper's not there no more. Now you're
So
not going to.
this cigar just out of a sudden became Cameroon. That's
Yeah,
it.
yes,
So now you're going to taste the Cameroon.
because now the camera's in charge. It's the outer layer. It's in the number one position. I can't stress it enough.
Oh God. Okay. But you want to taste the cigar? You can say there is no taste unless you
I
put a wrapper on it.
when whoever's in the position is the boss. The rapper position is the boss. So now you have only your
Both by the color, and I mean, it's not the dude. What I'm saying, I'm not saying the wrapper doesn't have a taste. You're just adding another component to the blend. You know what I mean? But look, I don't see those other guys to argue all this much. Like I would love to talk about this with Perdomo
yeah.
and see how that like the wrapper Change it. I mean, of course, it's going to change. It's another component.
The wrapper didn't matter. They just make
No, it
process.
does matter, but it's another component. But it's not like if you take the wrapper, the whole taste is not the wrapper. The whole
I,
taste is the blend.
yes, but the power comes from the filler. What kind of fillers? How also how strong and everything, and how they play with each other too, right? But all that is the balls of the cigar. The filler gives the cigar little balls or a lot of balls, depending on how strong the fillers are.
Okay,
But the
what when you say balls? Okay, love. Let me just follow with questions. When you say balls, what do you mean by balls?
strength.
Strength. So the Connecticut shade wrapper overpowers the Ligero inside and gives it a strength. Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying is no, the opposite. The filler, the strong fillers, push
Okay.
it. So now it's kind of like if you have two workers, and no matter what, one guy's stronger than the other.
Again, workers. Let's keep cigars. Let's keep wrappers. Well, forget workers. Don't hypothetical. Don't say hypothetical stuff. See, when you don't have anything more to say, then you change the subject.
No,
Don't
because
change
you're
the
not.
subject.
I'm not changing what I'm saying, but you're not
Okay.
listening.
So okay, when you say wrapper is most important, what wrapper gives to the
You don't want
cigar?
to listen. You're not listening to what I'm saying. So you want me to say you're right? I'm not going to say you're right because if you're right, there'd be no
No, no,
difference.
no, no. I
If you
want like logical.
no,
I want
you
logical conversation. I don't want you to say right.
if you're right, there would be no difference between a Connecticut shade with the same filler and then a strong Maduro wrapper with the same filler. Only be the
Of
same.
course there is. Of course there is going to be a change because wrapper is another component to the blend. Of
So
course
you're
there is going to be change. It adds flavor, but it's not everything is not wrapper. Of course it does add. It's another leaf. It's like, just like the leaf inside. The wrapper is a freaking leaf. The wrapper is not a cabbage. Okay, so the wrapper is just another tobacco leaf.
and flavor. If you have a dark wrapper versus a shade wrapper, it's not just flavor, but now that cigar is going to feel dark. But if it's really strong filler, it's going to feel
Okay.
and strong.
Okay, usually why? Okay, why is it dark? When it's dark, that means it's stronger, right? The wrapper is stronger. Dark shade underneath the sun, shade,
Okay,
and and
as Stream Life. What does Stream Life always say? Oh no, Jeremy. He says he doesn't like Connecticut shade. He never says I don't like this filler. I don't like that. Why?
just a second,
Why?
brother, just a second. What
Because
I'm
wrapper.
saying, every company when they make Connecticut cigar, they put lighter tobacco inside because do that's how. Okay, when they teach you cigar 101, right? You go to the store, you're a newbie. They say, hey, listen, don't take a dark color cigar, just take a light color cigar. Why? Because it has light fillers in there. It's meant to be. It's by design.
When it doesn't
When
have to,
they
are strong Connecticut's.
nobody puts shitload of black tobacco or a strong tobacco inside of the Connecticut.
They
That's
are
not the mean. Okay, so Padron Damaso. When you smoke the Padron Damaso, was it as strong as Padron 26?
no.
Because it's Connecticut shade. That's why they made it. That's the
But
blend
it's
is designed not to be strong.
fillers.
They
They're not.
put they put upper primings for the cigar not to be strong.
I can't stress it enough, Sacco.
It's by
That
design. I just because I took a lot of dark tobacco and put light shade wrapper on top of it, it became Connecticut shade, but strong for Connecticut shade, right?
yeah, but it still is Connecticut shade flavor.
Okay, but it's strong for Connecticut shade. It's not boring Connecticut shade because I made this to send it to you. I
Yeah,
didn't make this for a newbie to smoke.
yeah. We talked about that blend making it.
Exactly. I didn't intended for this to be. If I intended for this to be light, easy Connecticut shade cigar, I would have put like lot of Viso and Seco instead of Ligero.
Word. Either way, it still would have been Connecticut shade flavor, but your cigar pushed it stronger.
No, when you say Jeremy doesn't like it because he doesn't like light flavors, he doesn't like hay or he doesn't like light flavors. That's because they meant to be that way. That's why Jeremy doesn't like. Maybe Jeremy smokes this. Maybe he likes it because it's this. The DL doesn't like Connecticut shade, but he likes Bay.
Yeah, but Adobe is also a super premium product, which is
Well, exactly. But that doesn't mean that people because the Bay it's super premium and it uses darker the tobacco, that's why it doesn't taste like hay. That's why it's enjoyable.
Well, it's also it's aged. It's aged a lot.
It's a lot. Also, the Arabe is not a strong cigar. By I mean, it's a
It's also
beautiful, yeah.
a shade
So
to a shade
so
tobacco.
now I want to send one of these Connecticut. I'm going to send to Jeremy and see if he likes Connecticut shade. Also, DL, he doesn't like Connecticut shade. I'll
Well,
send one to him.
doesn't like Connecticut shade. He'll enjoy the quality of the cigar that you rolled. It's a very good quality cigar. But what I'm trying to say is,
Richie, the draw on this one is perfect.
yeah, what I'm trying to say, Sacco, is you never hear people say, "Oh, I don't like Honduran Nicaraguan filler." They say, "I don't like Mexican wrapper." Or I don't
Oh,
like wrapper because
God,
the
Richie, because it's Mexicans are just a specific rubber. Some people don't like Brazilian. You don't like Brazilian tobacco. You don't like Marafina. I said you don't like Brazilian
I,
tobacco.
I don't like it when there's too much Brazilian tobacco. Like if it's wrapper, binder, and filler, I don't like that.
Okay, so if somebody gives you a cigar like that, then right away you're not going to like it, right? Because because you don't like it. That's
I,
it. Simple
I
as that.
don't like Brazilian puros. I just don't
Okay,
like.
now when you're picking up a black collar cigar, what do you expect off of it?
A dark wrapper doesn't always mean it's going to be strong because
Doesn't mean exactly. No, 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 no. That's the point. It doesn't mean it's going to be strong cigar, right?
is going to mean dark notes. It doesn't mean strength. The strength comes from the priming. The higher primings push the wrapper. So if it's a dark wrapper, I'm going to get dark notes out of it. But how strong the fillers are, then it pushes it.
Exactly, but dude, do you understand, right? It's cigars are by design. So if a Connecticut shade, they put light, they put higher priming, Seiko or Viso,
Yeah,
lot of Viso. Okay, some Connecticut shade they don't even put Viso. It's all Seiko. It's made out of Seiko. Lot of Davidoffs.
yeah, but also not only newbies want weaker cigars, newbies want cheaper cigars. So they're not going to give them the more expensive.
Okay, here we go. Doesn't matter. Well, you can have $3 cigar. Same. One is Connecticut. One is here. So well, if they're gonna put more, they okay. So this is a dark cigar. They have much Ligero in there. Okay. So if there's more Ligero, then it's gonna be less Seiko. So if you have a shade cigar, you put Seiko in there. The top, I mean the bottom, it's not strong. It's grassy. That's why it's not strong. That's why when you look at the Connecticut shade, you get an idea it's not going to be a strong cigar. It's not going to be like a lot of flavors. It's not going to kick your ass.
But
It's
if you decide, okay, for example, that extreme cigar we smoked the other day, if we put a Connecticut shade wrapper on that, it would be a really strong Connecticut shade wrapper because it
Thank you
would.
very much. Oh my God. Thank you very
What,
much, Richie.
what
That's
do you
it.
think? I never changed what I said. I'm
You said it's going to be very strong cigar. It's not going to change. If you put Connecticut
no,
shade,
it's
it's
going to be
still going to stay a strong cigar. It's not going to
it's
become a Connecticut shade cigar.
that Connecticut shades can't be strong. If you put strong filler, I say the same fucking thing all the time. The filler gives the cigar the strength or the weakness. The wrapper that gives
So
you the.
now the extreme, if you put Connecticut shade wrapper on it, is going to become a Connecticut shade cigar.
It's yes, but it's going to be very strong for Connecticut shade
Okay. Do you're saying Connecticut shade because of the wrapper? We're talking about wrapper's name,
because
right?
the
Connecticut
placement.
shade wrapper.
Because of the placement. Wrapper is just the placement. All tobaccos are leaves. A wrapper is a designation. It's the outer layer.
Okay,
Correct.
what about Ecuadorian shade wrapper?
What about it?
It's different color, but they don't call it Ecuadorian shade wrapper. They call it Ecuadorian Habano
It's
wrapper.
still a shade grown. It's grown under the clouds.
Well,
It's still
that's it. That's it. So
and
the
the designation
Connecticut.
of shade is that the tobacco is weaker because it doesn't grow in the full sun. So it's a weaker wrapper. You get
Exactly.
light,
Exactly. So that's just the name of it. But
but you get light. I
cigars, Richie. Okay, cigars are meant what they are. So when somebody's telling you, okay, it's a sun-grown cigar, right? What do you imagine? What do you imagine? Sun, like it's hot, sun is biting you. You're trying to find safe haven or a shade. So that means with sun-grown cigars, you expect some power, right? You expect power. You expect flavors. You expect complexity. Otherwise, if you smoke, it's boring. Okay, ESG, let's say. or lower tier. Name me sun grown cigar.
But if you, but what I'm saying is, if you took a sun grown wrapper, but put the most mild,
No, 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 no. I'm talking in general construction. You can do anything, everything. You can do everything. I can do everything. I'm my own boss. I'm mixing for myself. I'm not mixing to sell. I'm not going to market this nowhere. I can mix and match anything I want. Okay, but if you're a producer, I mean, you're a manufacturer. You're going to sell your tobacco, and you're going to have your clientele. So when you see like you go to the shop, that you see a sun grown cigar that you never knew about the name. It's a boutique. It says sun grown. What is your like? What do you think? How is one of the cigar be?
well, you can never predict the flavor totally because there's so much of all the whole
You
combination of
see a Maduro. You see a Maduro cigar. What do you in your mind? What do you think?
Maduro cigar generally would have darker flavors, but that's not strength. If it's a Maduro cigar, maybe you get earth, chocolate, black
I
pepper.
understand. I
How
understand.
strong the
Now,
black?
what if that same cigar is wrapped again with Connecticut shade wrapper?
It's okay. The fucking Macanudo, Connecticut shade. Everyone's their first cigar is the Macanudo, right? That is
Okay.
that is Mexican San Andreas binder. So if you
Okay.
took that cover off, it's going to become a stronger cigar. I can't stress it enough.
Exactly, because now you're talking about binder. Binder
Yeah,
now the binder is important, right? Now the binder is important.
but the binder now is in
Is
charge.
important.
Sure, the binder.
Exactly.
I never said it's not important,
Well,
but
but
what?
it's okay. Now it's a construction, Rich. Is the cigar's construction, bro? We're talking about this one cigar. If the binder is going to become a wrapper, nobody gives a fuck. But it's still going to have taste. Let's say I remove this wrapper out of the cigar. There is a binder underneath, right? So the cigar is going to have a taste.
Yeah.
The wrapper doesn't fucking do everything. The wrapper adds to the blend component. Is the wrapper is the component of the blend.
If you remove the wrapper of any cigar, you're going to
Okay.
totally change that cigar.
Sure,
Period.
of course, of course.
So
If you
therefore,
if
you're
you
to-
remove the if you remove one leaf out of that cigar, you're gonna change the cigar.
no. If you removed the Lajero out of that cigar, it's just going to be a weaker version of that cigar. The
Well,
wrapper
Ligero has a taste.
the wrapper is still going to be in control. If it's a Connecticut shade cigar and you took Lajero, it's just going to be a quieter Connecticut. It might go from medium plus to mild. It's
Okay.
still, but the key word, Sacco, it's still going to be a mild one. Connecticut flavors.
There. Okay. Connecticut shade. You don't have Ligero in there, or very little, half a leaf probably. Connecticut shade is Seiko and Viso. Most of it's Seiko.
You're talking about companies doing what they think customers want, but a company can make a strong Connecticut. You're not bound. You can put tons of strong tobacco in Connecticut if you want to. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my
Though
God! But these are factories. They have to market this, Richie. We don't understand each other. They have to market. Connecticut shades are meant to be light cigars. This
yes,
is everybody knows this. It's meant to be that way. It's designed that
agree
way.
I
When
agree
your
with
eye see Connecticut shade in your mind, you know it's going to be light cigar. That's what you pick up. It's there is a reason behind being a
you.
Connecticut. That's why the
I'm arguing
oh my
that.
God. Okay, okay. Do you do you use anything that is color coded by colors
What
or
is
wires? Okay, wires. Every time, anywhere you go, you see a red wire, you see a black wire, right? So in your mind, you know you're not gonna fuck with the red wire, right? No,
yeah,
no, no, no. Reality. In your mind, there is a bump. The bump is ticking. You're gonna take one wire off. There
I'm
is a
not gonna.
black wire. There is a red wire.
I'm not fucking with any of it. I'm gonna leave and call the bomb squad.
Oh God, hypothetical. Okay, oh fuck. No, there is like again. Do you know wires? Black
Yeah,
wire, red wire. Which one is dangerous? Black wire or red wire?
but you're assuming that that guy might think you know that, so he wired it backwards. Copper is copper, so the insulation is irrelevant. The insulation you can wire it any way you want. You could
Dude,
use.
forget what you can do. I'm talking fucking facts, bro. Well, you can do a lot of things. You can put a fucking cigar and send it to the fucking moon and smoke it there. Maybe change the blend. right? You can take the fucking Connecticut shit, the cigar to the moon. Maybe it becomes a fucking torpedo. I mean, whatever, sun grown. But not can, will, do, no facts. It's, this is. I mean, this is simple example. You have a black wire, you have a red wire. You must touch one.
Sacco, I can't stress it enough. The wrapper decides the flavor, the fillers, and everything underneath decides how strong the flavor is going to be. I can't stress it enough. I can't stress it enough.
Well, I'm not agree with that. That's bullshit.
Okay,
I don't buy that.
that's okay. You don't have to.
I don't buy that.
You got two guys. One guy's in a construction uniform, and he says, "Hey, stop! You don't give a shit." The other guy's in a policeman uniform. He says, "Stop! You stop." Why? Because his wrapper. You look at the outside layer and you go, "Oh, that's a policeman." How do you know? He's in a fucking uniform. If you get a guy behind you honking his horn, you don't care. You get a cop car behind you honking. You know,
Okay.
right?
So is this hypothetical, or you have a construction guy working and a
I'm,
policeman blocking the road so nobody hit the construction guy? Is this that scenario, or what
I'm trying
construction guy? What are we talking? You're in McDonald's. You have a construction guy, and you have a cop. Eh, Both cannot tell me get out of here. Why would cop tell me get out of here? He doesn't have a right to take me get out of here.
because you
Why
know
would
what.
construction worker tell me get out of here if I'm not committing a crime?
Okay, so you can tell the cop, "Fuck you."
Yeah, of course I will. I mean, if I'm standing by myself and somebody or in McDonald's, I'm in line. I'm gonna buy a fucking burrito or a breakfast, whatever, or nuggets. A cop can come and tell me get out of here.
Yeah, he could because you don't know the
No,
whole.
fuck that guy. He's just another citizen. He's not in charge. Maybe the owner can tell me get out of here and call the cops on you.
Yeah, uh,
Yeah.
Sacco, I can't. I'm using that as a metaphor. The outside wrapper of that person.
Well, I'm bringing all the examples that you're saying, but we're again, is this Connecticut cigar?
Is that no? Not anymore.
No.
Now it's maroon.
Because I did it in front of you. If I go and do it behind you, how are you gonna know?
Fact. If there's
Huh?
no, if there's no Connecticut shade wrapper, it's not a Connecticut shade wrapper.
Exactly.
And that's the whole thing, Sacco. When people say
So the
what kind,
cigar is not gonna have a taste. This is a Cameroon wrapper.
who said I never said it was going to have taste? But the outside position controls the taste. I can't stress it enough.
Uh, it doesn't control the taste. It adds. It's a component. Wrapper is just a component. Okay, so if that's the case, why are they have all these different type of wrappers? They just why do they just can't stop on any wrapper or this different type of fillers? Why do
Each
we have why
wrapper,
do you have Nicaraguan, Dominican, different Honduran fillers? Why can't just have one filler and then have a shit load of different type of wrappers?
because it's
Why are companies putting different types of tobacco inside
fillers
of
give
the tobacco?
strength. When I say cigars give fillers, when the fillers give the cigar strength, it's more complex than just saying, "Oh, just how strong." How those cigar, all the tobaccos play together in the filler affect how strong it pushes, how heavy, how the finish, and then fermentation is how smooth it's going to be, and everything else. But so you could take the same wrapper, okay, Connecticut, but then you don't age the wrapper that well, and the other one you age it very nice. Uh,
You can take a decent leaf from a filler tobacco and turn it into a wrapper, and wrap a cigar with that. That's it.
sure, but then
It becomes a wrapper.
but now the rapper's the boss. Now he's in charge.
It's the same blend. There is no charge.
It's
It's a
not
component.
the outer shell. Now, okay,
So
Sacco.
what you're saying is, if you take Connecticut shade cigar that manufactured to be Connecticut shade cigar, to be like
So
hay and to taste light, if you put uh thick tobacco like Maduro wrapper on top of that, that's not going to change the whole thing. Going to give you
yeah,
more strength and this and that.
but if it has weak fillers because it was designed to be a weak Connecticut,
Yes,
and you
yes,
put a Mexican San
it
Andreas,
will stay a week. It
it's
will
gonna
stay.
it's gonna be a weak Mexican San Andreas.
That's it. There is no Connecticut anymore. There is no wrapper anymore.
I'm telling you, the outside position affects it. I can't stress it enough.
Wrapper is to identify the cigar, Richie. Wrapper is to identify cigar.
Bullshit. The cigars would all taste the same. I can't. Everything under the wrapper works for the wrapper. I can't stress it enough. Everyone that works for your company works for you. You're the fucking boss. Period.
Oh, again, here we go. No,
You're the
no,
boss.
no. We're talking about forget that. That's not gonna change my. Uh, but we're talking about color coding. Wrappers for cigars are color coding. That's all there is to it. Okay, when you see Connecticut, if people go buy a Connecticut cigar and they why for some reason they're gonna think it's strong. No, that's why Jeremy doesn't like Connecticut cigars because he doesn't like the flavor. But the Connecticut cigars meant to be that way, unless one time you try uh, Arabe and then you fell in love with Connecticut cigars. So you're telling me if you take the wrapper out of the Arabe, it's not going to be good cigar. I mean, it's not going to taste anything.
I didn't say anything good, but it's not going to taste like a Connecticut.
Exactly.
Unless it has a Connecticut binder, then it's going to taste like a Connecticut because now the binder's the wrapper. The wrapper is simply the outer position. It's the number one. It's the boss.
Oh God, I can understand that. Like, take. I mean, logically, it doesn't fit. Like, there's no way.
Well, that's okay. It is what it is.
Logically, it doesn't feel. It doesn't like going there. That the
It,
wrapper is the most
it is.
important.
But you don't have to understand because a cigar is not just physical; it's physical and supernatural because you're lighting it on fire, and all the tobacco now is on fire. But the outer position, picture as that smoke goes through there, whatever that wrapper is controlling. Ready? Is controlling whatever's in this hole. I can have all this tobacco in this hole.
Okay,
When
Richie. Let me. I understand. Let me just get to that. Okay, so you have a cigar, right? It's a blend. It's components. So you have a ligero in there. You have a ligero in there
yeah, whereas
for
the wrapper,
strength.
they have Lajero wrappers.
Excuse me, sir. You have ligero in there for strength. You have a
Okay.
seco in there, right, for flavors. I mean viso. You have a viso in there for flavors. You have a seco in there for combustion, or for smell. You have a volado in there for combustion. Okay, those are components, and then you have a wrapper
But
for
that's
holding the cigar
but
together.
let me finish on that. I'll talk about that. That is a social norm, but it doesn't have to be. We just had the extreme
Well,
cigar.
it doesn't have to be, but it is what it is.
No, but what I'm saying is that extreme cigar had four fucking Lajeros, a wrapper, and three Lajeros in the filler. It still burned great.
So
You
why
don't.
didn't they? Why
What,
didn't they put Connecticut shade wrapper on it?
what you're talking about is a classical way to make a balanced cigar.
Why
You don't.
didn't? Why didn't they? No, no, no. You can't just fill up with Lejero. The cigar will not fucking work. Like that Trinidad you were still smoking the other day, yesterday, that was like filled up with fucking Ligero. That's why it didn't smoke. So you
What
can't just fill it up and accept for cigar to perform. No fucking way. It's components. You have combustion. You have aroma. You have the strength. You have the complexity.
I understand that's a social norm, but I just told you the extreme had three Lajeros in the filler, and the cigar worked
Okay,
great.
okay. That's why they didn't put Connecticut shade on it. Now, if you put Connecticut shade on that extreme, it's not going to become Connecticut shade cigar. It's going to have a Connecticut shade wrapper, but it's not going to be a Connecticut shade cigar.
It would have
It's
been a
still going to be a fucking nasty cigar.
no. It would have been an extremely strong Connecticut cigar. It would have been Connecticut
Uh,
flavors pushed way too strong, really strong. It is what it is.
exactly, it is what it is. It's physics. It's very simple.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you that all the components of the cigar are important. Of course they are. The age, the factor, fermentation, even the placement where you put all the fillers. Everything's important. Everything, the size, the diameter, the shape, all of it. The
Okay, the
humidity.
construction, everything has its place for cigar to perform. So if you have Ligero, gotta be in the middle. If you have it on the side, it will be on the side, it won't burn. So Ligero, you have to have in the middle. And as you go out, your leaves get thinner because you have Viso, they're wrapping the Ligero, you have Seco, they're wrapping the whole thing, and then you have the wrapper.
But what I'm trying to say is, though, The wrapper is the most important part. I can't
Okay.
stress.
Well,
I,
I disagree with that.
buy Drone 26. What is it coming? Forget about sizes, right? Because the sizes. But what does it say? Natural or Maduro?
You know, it's the same rapper, right?
Yeah, but one went through a Maduro process, and that changes the wrapper. I can't.
Uh, I mean, I have Padrones that says natural and Maduro. I don't see no fucking difference between them.
Well, well, I'd have to smoke them both, and I'm telling you, the natural's not going to taste like the Maduro.
Okay,
I had a Padron natural that tastes like the Maduro. But I never had a Padron Maduro taste like the natural. I can't stress it enough.
okay, because that's another component to the cigar.
Yeah, but do you think I'm a liar though?
No, what the fuck now? What the fuck are you doing? What liar? What is
But
this accusing me, liar?
I'm just saying. I
What
know.
liar? Now you don't have anything else to say. You're gonna accusing me, calling you
Yeah,
a liar? No, no, because those are different types of they uh, they uh, change the. I mean, look, different process, different wrapper, different component, different taste. That's it.
what
Now,
the
when
fuck?
you smoke the natural,
What the fuck?
you're expecting
You know,
more.
two grown men are having a conversation, and you're just throwing in some white knighting. Oh, I trust Sacco. He's rolled cigars. What the fuck? Rolling cigars have to do with smoking cigars.
No,
Sacco's
what
a
do you mean? What do you mean? It's a construction, but you're through it. You're smelling the cigars. You're tasting. You're handling the cigars. The cigars is in your hand. You're feeling what you're
yeah.
feeling, what you're putting in there. Of course, it's important, Richie. Why are you saying that?
I'm not saying it's important, but it's different than actually
Because
smoking.
I smoke cigar. I smoke the same cigar without wrapper and with wrapper. But I can argue that because my palate is not as refined. Of course, I taste everything and even more. Now, I can say my experience, I'm not talking about my experience because my palate is not as refined
Yeah.
than many other people's. So I don't want to bring my experiences with what I experience. I'm just bringing facts and logical conversation that
I'm not
logically.
talking about what you're talking about. I'm talking about Gio's just trying to jump in and try to act like.
No, you're saying there's the history. I rolling cigars. It doesn't. I mean,
What I'm saying is one has nothing to do with the other. I'm not saying you don't even know how to smoke. I never said that. But it's like saying the guy that works in the Ford factory because they make him a race car driver. One guy produces the cigar, the other guy operates the cigar or operates the car. You understand what I'm saying? I'm saying it's two different components, two different aspects. You might have somebody that rolls cigars that doesn't even smoke cigars. It's just their job. You don't know. I,
exactly,
I'm, just,
exactly.
I'm saying it's
But
two.
those people in a factory, they don't come up with no blends. They don't come up with nothing. They give a specific amount of each leaf. They know I'm going to put one, this, and put it together. They don't give a fuck. They're going to sell that cigar. They don't give a fuck who's going to buy that cigar. They don't care. They say you got to make
Yeah.
Connecticut shake. The guy doesn't can say that I don't like Connecticut shake cigars. Cigars. I don't. I'm not going to make him. No. So they make whatever they're given. That's it. They don't. They're not blending.
Well, it's just they
They
produce.
don't even know shit about cigars. Most of
No,
those blenders,
it's like the same.
they have 10 kids. They have to take money home and feed their kids. They don't give a fuck.
It's one aspect or another. A guy that has a farm doesn't make him an expert chef, and a guy that's a chef doesn't make him a farmer. Two different aspects. Both are about food, though, right? But two different aspects.
Uh, okay, Puro, Opus X. Let's talk Opus X. Now, if it's from the same farm, all the leaves are the same. So if you take one leaf out of the inside, like you take a Seiko and use it as a wrapper, which they do, they when they sort the tobacco, they keep the best leaves for wrapper, and then the second for the binder, and then the whatever
Oh,
is doesn't
what?
qualify for that, it goes to be a filler.
What the fuck are you talking about? See, now I gave you a wrench for the night, and now you're running your fucking mouth. What are you even fucking talking about? What are you even fucking talking about? You're here by Richie's Grace, and you're talking.
Uh,
Did you forget whose fucking show this is? Are you getting too comfortable?
well, it's making a conversation. Otherwise, I would be dead,
No, no,
man.
no, 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 no,
Why are you taking everything so serious,
no.
Richie?
Look, I can't stress enough.
What they making conversation, Bob? I've been, but what you want? You don't want people to comment.
what he's trying to say there. I see he's trying
Whatever he's trying to say, why are you paying attention? He's making conversation with other guys.
because I do pay attention to people because people here when you're here making comments, so they're part of the show. I don't just
Yeah.
oh, you guys don't matter. I don't say that.
No, I mean, but Gio saying Steve Saka would agree with Richie. Okay, Steve Saka too, and then Perdomo too. A lot of people with might be Carlito too. I never heard him talk, but I'm pretty sure he's in the same page probably. Well, a lot of people can be agree with Richie. I'm not saying that's why
I'm
it
talking.
doesn't for me. It's just doesn't make sense that everything is wrapper like
No, the wrapper is the flavor.
component.
It, if the wrapper didn't affect the flavor, then a Connecticut shade and Maduro will be no difference. It'd be no difference.
If yeah, uh, I
If
don't know, but for me it doesn't make sense.
you had the same, whether weak or strong fillers on the same, let's say you have both strong fillers and then both weak fillers, and one you put Connecticut shade, one you put a Maduro. It's going to be two different cigars,
Richie,
even
Richie,
with the same fillers.
Richie.
Mm.
When you see a Corolla, uh, like do you think there might be like V12, 800 power, 800 horsepower engine inside the hood?
No, it's not the norm.
Wait, when
It's
you say no, no, forget the norm. It's meant Corolla is meant to be a Corolla, right? When you're going to buy or the same car, or you can buy a Mustang GT V6, you can buy a Mustang GT V8, you can buy a Mustang GT Cobra,
case
you can buy okay. So when you
if the engine would be the filler.
okay, so Mustang GT with V6, that's your Connecticut shade. So if somebody going they don't need power. They just like Mustang. They don't need no power. They don't want to spend more money, so they buy the V6, and they
No,
know the 50
still
V6 not going to produce 500 horsepower.
one Mustang just has more power than the other
Yeah.
Mustang.
Okay,
So
exactly, because one of the engine is big and the engine is small.
yeah,
So, but it's the same car, right? One, but when you're buying, when you're looking at the car, you know it's a V6. You're not expecting that car to have 500 horsepower. Or again, you see a Corolla, you don't expect that car to have 500 horsepower with 12 engine in there. It's meant to be. That's right there.
yeah,
So that's it. If you saying if they
right.
wrap, they put strong. So nobody is gonna take and put V12 engine inside the Corolla to surprise you because you don't wait for it.
The B12,
Same
but
is with same
I,
is with Connecticut cigars. They made
but
to be light.
are you saying there's no strong Connecticut cigars? They do make strong Connecticut cigars, but the flavor.
Um, if market requires,
I'm not talking
once
about.
in a while, they might. I look. I cannot say I cannot name a strong Connecticut cigar, but I trust your intuition. I trust your experience. So if you
The
say there
warm,
is, I believe you
warm,
there is. If you
the
say there
warm.
is,
There
if you
is.
say there is, I
Yeah,
believe you there is. So when Pajon made the Damaso, everybody was expecting strong Connecticut.
but it
That's
wasn't.
not the point.
Yeah.
Damaso was made to compete with Davidoff.
Yes,
So Damaso, if you think you're buying a Padron for strength, Damaso is not gonna give you that
but the
strength because it doesn't
represent
meant
all Connecticut cigars.
it designed that way.
Yes, but the Damaso doesn't represent all Connecticut cigars. Just like
Damaso represents Padron.
the
Well,
point.
no, see that this is when you're trying to take it away from the conversation. Every all Padron smokers, Padron aficionados, the guys that only smoke Padron,
Sure.
right? When Damaso first came out, these guys like ran and bought Damaso, and then complained that Damaso is not a strong cigar. It's not meant to. It's by design. It's Connecticut. That cigar is meant for Davidoff smokers, not for Padron smokers.
And I'm not disagreeing with you. So, but that's not a medium
Okay,
strength
so
cigar.
they didn't put any other dark rubber around it because it's not a dark cigar.
Be in Connecticut though,
That's
but
it. That's
rubber
it.
to do with the strength of the cigar. I can't stress that
So
enough.
they only grow the Padron only grows that Connecticut shade tobacco just for the Damaso. So you can put on it so people know it's not a strong cigar.
But but what does that mean when I'm talking about? What I'm telling you is the wrapper is for there for the flavor, and the filler is there. How hard do you want to push it? They didn't push the Damaso strong. I never said Damaso's a strong cigar, so I'm not arguing with that. But also, that doesn't prove what I'm saying.
No, it doesn't. When you say, oh, for example, this guy doesn't like Connecticut cigars, that's what I bring him in. if you like dark cigars, of course, Connecticut is not for you. You're not going to like it
But
unless you
yeah,
smoke Arabe.
get dark cigars that are not strong. The Hemingway Maduro is not strong. It's a nice.
There is a lot of dark cigars that are not strong.
But why is it dark though? Because the wrap.
Take Fuente, rare double black Corona. That cigar is not a dark cigar. That cigar is not a strong cigar. But that cigar it doesn't it never meant to be a strong cigar. That cigar is a smooth cigar. Okay, that cigar is a milky, is buttery, is smooth cigar. It meant to be smooth cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is no intention to kill you. And in order to get smoothness that type, you have to age a long time. And in order to be aged a long time, you need a thicker wrapper so it won't disintegrate while it's fermenting for a long time. Make sense?
I know about that, but that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. So I'm not even arguing what you're saying. I know all those things. All I've been saying is the same fucking thing the whole time.
I know you're saying the wrapper is the most important.
What I'm
That's
what
what
I
you're saying.
yeah,
And
what
that's what I'm disagreeing with.
okay. Well,
But it's not. This is okay. So this is okay. This argument. Look, I can say you're right because a lot of people have your opinion.
I'm,
So this is from your experience, your
I'm
own
telling
experience.
you
You're talking.
what I know. What I
No,
know.
if this is like no, nobody like Perdomo or Steve Saka, this and that, whatever, no matter they say. So this is your experience. By your experience, you figured out that the wrapper is the most important. Dude, you finished that cigar. I'm still smoking this. This is supposed to be a
The
Lancero.
decides on the profile. Everything else is how hard or how weak it's going to push that profile. The bullet is a bullet. 357 and 38 are the same bullet, but more gunpowder makes a difference. That's the filler. It's pushing the same bullet, one harder and one. So you say this is a 38's a medium strength bullet, medium strength cigar, but then 357 is full strength. So you can take the same bullet, the wrapper, and decide how hard you want to push it. And that's all I'm saying. The energy behind the wrapper is the filler, so it's very important. I'm telling you, the filler is very important, but it's not. Like you said, if people don't like Connecticut flavor, no matter how hard you push it, they'd rather have a strong dark cigar because that is a social norm, and I
Yeah,
agree with.
okay, maybe the same people they don't like Connecticut shade cigar, but if I put like shitload of dark cigar inside of the Connecticut shade cigar, they might like it because Connecticut's are not meant to be.
But
Now,
dark tobacco will never
okay,
make.
let me ask this question then. I just want to understand how this works. What what wrapper gives to a cigar?
I'm sorry.
So cigar have three components, right? Strength. Tell me,
What do you mean?
strength, flavor.
What's the question?
What is a cigar? How you review a cigar?
What is a cigar? A cigar, dude. What is a
Okay,
cigar?
okay.
Oh, hold on.
Strength, flavor. What is it?
This
What cigar? What cigar has strength, flavor, and then what? Power,
finish.
finish. Okay, okay.
Uh,
So
are we talking about kinds of flavor or just aspects?
aspects. How many
Has
aspects in a cigar?
status. It can have gouge. It has expensive.
Forget the gouge. Oh God,
But these are
gouge
facts.
has nothing to do. What the fuck we're talking about? Okay,
Dude,
there.
I
Aroma. Okay, aroma. Here we go. Aroma, strength.
sure. Yeah.
Okay, aroma, strength. What else?
What else? You mean what?
Complexity.
Yeah.
Okay, which component is the wrapper? What wrapper gives to a cigar? Flavor, aroma, strength. What wrapper would say the most important?
If the wrapper doesn't decide flavor, then Connecticut shade wouldn't be
Okay,
Connecticut.
so flavor. That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. Flavor. So wrapper is there for flavor.
Yeah.
You still know wrapper has a nicotine, right?
All tobacco has nicotine.
Right. If it's a thicker wrapper, more veins, more nicotine, right?
Sure. Sure.
More strength.
Yeah.
Okay. So which part is does? The flavor?
I said that the whole time. The wrapper
Flavor.
is when you say flavor, it's the wrapper is the profile. The profile is all the flavors combined. It's not one flavor. It's not like cigars have one
I'll,
flavor.
I'll send you some deal.
Do you understand what I'm saying, though? But all of it is a factor combined. And
Exactly. Thank you. That's it. That's what I'm saying. Factor combined. Combined is a blend.
each part has a significant factor.
Yes, yes, yes. Each part has a significant portion inside in the cigar. So the wrapper cannot be the most important component.
The wrapper is the absolute. The wrapper decides. Okay, no matter how much strong filler you put in the Connecticut shade, it's just gonna put. It's just gonna push Connecticut shade stronger. It's never gonna taste like a Maduro. I don't care if you have. Okay, you could put all the strongest tobacco you want in a Connecticut shade. It's not gonna taste like a Maduro. I don't give a shit. It's not. It's not.
Cameroon. It might taste Cameroon, right? Cameroon, Cameroon, shade,
Sure, but a camera.
Cameroon, shade, shade, Cameroon.
I don't know what you're trying to do there. I don't understand. A,
What I'm trying to say, just spend a few minutes on one cigar, take the
yeah,
wrapper off,
yeah.
the same cigar that you smoked today. Take
Yeah.
the wrapper off and smoke it that way. Let's see how it's gonna be.
It's gonna taste like a fucking Cameroon
Yeah, exactly.
because it's in the. It's in the.
Basically, you're gonna taste something, right?
Now the Cameroon binder is the wrapper.
So the
The
Connecticut shade cigar all of a sudden became a Cameroon cigar.
Yeah, because now that's the wrapper. I can't
But
stress.
this cigar is still gonna have a taste and flavor, right? Without that.
It's not gonna have taste, but now it's in the number one position. It's in control of the cigar.
Okay, it's still gonna have a taste. It's still
I
gonna have a complexity.
who said it wasn't going to have that?
I'm saying that's the wrapper what gives the flavor.
Yes, and now the binder becomes the wrapper.
If you put Brazilian Matafina wrapper on top of this, then it's gonna be Brazilian Matafina flavor added to the component to the cigar.
But now it's underneath it. It's not what's. It's not the same position. Okay, you got two people having sex. One person's on top of the other person. The person on bottom is getting fucked.
Okay, but how
The
how
person
how
is fucking.
have you ever took a wrapper out of the same cigar that you smoked before and then figured it out that the wrapper is the most important component, or you heard on a TV?
What are you talking about?
Okay, same thing
Nothing.
I'm talking about.
What I'm talking about is from years of experience. And when I say not just experience, I kind of pay attention to what I'm doing.
Okay, but if you don't try it, how you gonna know, right?
I
Like,
have tried cigars when the wrap. I've had it where cigar wrapper starts damaging. I pull the whole thing off, and guess what? It doesn't taste like that cigar no more.
but
It
it
does.
tastes the cigar exactly
It
because you're removing a component.
tastes like another cigar because now.
Exactly. Hey, thank you very much. Because you're removing a component from that cigar, so it tastes like another cigar because it doesn't have that leaf in there
But
anymore.
now that's no. But that is in charge. Whatever is on top is in charge. I can't stress it
Richie,
enough.
why most of the Cuban cigars taste the same? Because Cuban cigars don't mix other country tobacco. They use same thing for a filler, binder, wrapper, everything. Same thing.
Oh,
It
okay.
depends. If it depends. You Coiba, you get better leaves from better region, better farms, better quality leaves, better aging, better everything better. The same leaf is being used. Bottom used for Coiba, and then you have Bromeo Julieta, and then you have Monte Cristo. Same plant from
Yeah.
same plant. They don't have no different type of leaves. There is one plant. So it doesn't matter how many leaves you put, how many you don't put. That cigar gonna taste like that. That's it. Very simple. They don't have different.
What
They
does that
don't
have
have
to do
Connecticut
with?
shade
I,
right now. They just came up with Maduro
yeah.
a few years ago, Maduro wrapper, but they were always using the same wrapper.
Yeah. So what
That's
does that
it.
have to do what I'm talking about? If you took a Cuban cigar and you put a Mexican San Andreas wrapper around it, it's gonna taste like a Mexican San
It
Andreas
will
cigar.
add. No, it's not gonna taste like Mexican San Andres cigar, but you're gonna have a hints of Mexican San Andres
Okay.
tobacco in there.
Since when did a wrapper not affect the taste? The wrapper is the taste. That it,
Oh no, it's not. It's the component of the taste.
You just said you didn't like the T52, but you love the number 9. They both have the same tobacco filler and binder.
Okay, component. I don't like the component. So
But just the
if you
wrapper.
take if you take wrappers out of that cigar, I would love both equally. That's it. You take the wrappers off that cigar, I would love both equally because there'll be no difference. Changes the taste, adding component. It's a component to the cigar blend.
But it's the
It's not
most.
the most important part. I mean, it's have to be pretty. It's the most expensive leaf. It's the most hardest to grow leaf. Most important when they say I understand because it's harder to get a perfect leaf.
But the position is everything, and that's where we're going to disagree. If you think the position is not everything, two guys
The
wrestle. The
position is
guy,
construction, Richie. Now
uh,
we're gonna bring like okay, go
the,
for it.
the guy
Uh-huh.
on top,
Say it. Say it.
he's in charge.
No, 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 no. Hold on. Two guys. Okay. The cigar is not made of two.
But I'm position, the position. The wrapper is the position. It's the number one
Okay,
position.
there, but something has to be wrapper. I mean, right? It's a construction. It's a component, brother. It's a component. Is the component of a cigar. You have fillers. Again, you have fillers. You have binder. You have bro. People came up with these names. You have a cigar. I don't give a fuck what it costs. Wrapper. So you have bunch of leaves. You have to smoke it. What do? You can wrap it in a gazette. Okay, newspaper. Smoke it. Or if you don't want to fuck up your lungs, or you don't want to smoke paint,
Yeah,
you wrap it in another leaf to be able to smoke what's inside. You smoke
yeah.
what's inside. If
And if
somebody makes a blunt, if somebody puts weed inside of the fucking wrapper,
and if
okay?
your theory was
Wait a
right,
minute, wait a minute. If somebody puts a weed inside of the wrapper and burns it, you're not gonna taste the weed because it's inside. You got, I mean,
is it strong wheat? It's going to push the cigar stronger. Is it weak wheat? You know what I'm saying? No. And
weed
now,
is weed, bro.
yeah,
What cigar? What pushing? It's a delivery method. Wrapper is a delivery method for the what's inside. That's it.
oh, so
People
you're
didn't started with the wrapper and then figured out, hey, let me put a filler in there. No, people started with the filler and they thought, dude, how am I gonna hold this together? So they just took another fucking leaf from that same bunch and wrapped it around so they can be able to smoke.
wrapper wasn't important. Why they make so many different cigars? And we're not talking about because Cuba is saying they're all the same, so they all taste the same because they're all using the same wrapper. Hence, the wrapper controls the flavor.
No, it's
You're
a component. It's a
saying
component.
what I'm saying, but I don't understand where the disagreement is, and that's okay. I still
It
love you.
is okay. Of course, it is okay.
I,
We're human. That's if we don't disagree, then there's not going to be nothing that's going to happen.
I don't know what happened tonight when you wanted to. Richie put on a ski mask and you wanted to argue with Richie. That's okay. You know, say no.
But it's interesting. This is a cigar channel, right? Not anymore. Oh no. Fuck, dude. I always forget. Now this channel has nothing to do with cigars.
Well, also, time we talk about
Okay, well let's have a stupid conversation instead.
no.
Start
I
something.
think tonight we can only continue with this.
Stupidity wins anyway. Let's do it.
I made it real simple. What the truth is, the wrapper is the flavor, and the filler pushes the wrapper. I can't stress it enough. The
Uncle
filler
Larry, the cigar is beautiful and for its size, it smoked really nice. So this was a Cuban roll. I'm
was
pretty sure one
it
lived
was a,
for one farm,
it was a
even maybe one plant.
yeah.
And then they for this one, the farmer said they put the wrapper around a bunch of leaves so it can hold it together so they can smoke what's inside. I was told that.
Now it is what it is. The filler it has the back of the wrapper. The filler works for the wrapper.
No,
I
no,
can't.
no, no. Wrapper works for a filler, buddy. No, 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 no. Wrapper is there to hold filler together so they can smoke. In Cuba, where where everything started, it didn't matter because they didn't have different type of million seeds, million countries, million this. The farmer dried the fucking plant, took the whole bunch of leaves together, put it together, took one of those leaves, wrapped it around so he can smoke. That's it. There is no Nicaragua, no Honduras, no nothing, no nothing, no nothing. One plant, one farm, one cigar.
Yeah, so yeah, they can only make once. If they only have one wrapper, they can only do the same
So
thing over.
if they can smoke the okay, so what you're saying is pipe tobacco should not have a taste because it doesn't have a wrapper; it's all filler.
I never said that. I never said something without
So
a wrapper.
how come people smoke pipe tobacco and I mean beautiful taste, any taste you want?
It's a totally different concept. That's short
That means
filler,
the tobacco has a taste altogether.
but that's
Yeah.
chopped up short filler, and now the pipe, which the pipe doesn't change, the pipe is fixed, becomes a delivery device.
The pipe is the wrapper, so the pipe is
No,
no
no,
good.
but no, because the cigar, the wrap, the stop, the fucking pipe doesn't change. The pipe stick. This is a pipe. This is
Hmm.
delivery because I need liquid, but I can't just have liquid. You can't just have chewing pipe tobacco. What is it? It's dust.
You fill the pipe, right? You fill the pipe with filler.
Not smoking. You're not literally smoking the pipe. You're not. You're
But
smoking the
you're
tobacco.
smoking the filler, exactly. Pipe is the wrapper. Pipe is the outside shell. You're
Because of
smoking the filler. You're
bullshit.
smoking
Because
the filler. Oh
God,
my God,
but
Richie, Richie, Richie. This is very simple, bro. Pipe is a piece of fucking wood. Pipe is a delivery device. Pipe can be a
yeah,
soda
it's
can.
a delivery
Doesn't
device.
matter.
But
Pipe is
am
pipe uses
I
a filler.
bullshit? Am I drinking this water? This glass?
Water is the filler. Water is the filler. Yeah, the glass is a wrapper. The glass holds water in the glass.
Yeah, but
That's it.
uh,
Same is with cigars.
false. With the cigar, you're smoking the delivery device. You're smoking the.
Richie, okay, one plant. Bro, this is very simple. You have one plant. You take this one
Uh,
plant.
you're hurting my head
Hold on,
tonight.
hold on, hold on.
You're
You
hurting.
take one plant. You
Are
take
you?
one plant.
I
Well,
drink the.
don't talk for a minute. Don't talk. Listen. You have lick it, baby. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh
Oh, yeah. You're gonna make me come.
no!
Well, you have one plant. You bunch a lot of leaves together. You take one of those leaves, put it around, becomes a wrapper.
Because a cigar wrapper gets destroyed with a cigar.
Oh, yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter. It's,
It,
you
oh,
take bunch of tobacco, put it together, and you take another same tobacco leaf,
is it
ship,
no?
to hold everything together so you can smoke.
False. False. Just like a needle. This is just like a needle. This is a needle, right?
Any example you say, I'm
The
gonna.
needle
Okay.
delivers them, but you don't actually. The
What are
needle.
you saying? Hold on. Needle? That's a glass. What needle?
What I'm trying to say is you can't compare alcohol to tobacco because the alcohol needs a device that doesn't go anywhere so you can have it. Cigars are self-sustaining, and the wrapper.
No, no. If the cigar doesn't have a wrapper, how are you gonna hold it together?
Well,
You're gonna just bunch it and smoke it?
but you're saying that doesn't affect the flavor, and that's
No,
false.
fuck. Dude, no, 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 no. I never said that. I said it's a component of the flavor. Bro, why
It's
don't you
an
understand? It's a
important
component
part.
of the flavor. It's not all the flavor. It's a component. It's a component of the blend. It's a component of the cigar. It's a component of the flavor. I'm not saying have nothing to do with flavor. It's a leaf. It has a flavor, but it's a
Yeah,
component. It's not the whole thing. If you take, you're saying you take the wrapper off and the cigar are going to taste nothing. Is that what you're saying?
said that. I just established once you take the wrapper off, if there's a binder, now the binder's the wrapper.
Okay, so you take the binder off. You take the wrapper off. What do you have? Filler, right?
If you have just a pile of leaves, you're not gonna be able to smoke it.
Wait. You have a filler, right? So if you chop that up, put it in a pipe and smoke it, you're not going to get any flavors.
You're gonna get flavors now. Yes, because
Okay.
now, but now you're
Okay.
the binder and filler for a pipe,
Well,
but you're
these
not.
are names. Binder, wrapper, these are just names for a component of a cigar.
Yes, but you're not
So if
tasting.
you take wrapper off, you take the binder off, you chop the leaf, put it in a pipe tobacco, you smoke it, you're going to get flavor.
But you're not tasting the pipe.
Because, dude, pipe has nothing to do with it. Pipe is a delivery device. Pipe is a fucking piece of wood. But the chopped tobacco that you're gonna, okay, don't fucking put it in a pipe. Put it in your hand, burn it and smoke it. It's not gonna have flavor. Not gonna have a smell.
Come on, now we're getting ridiculous. Now we're getting ridiculous.
Okay, but because that's what it is. The filler, you smoke the filler. Somehow you put fillers in something and smoke it. Is gonna have a taste.
Oh God! Look, I think we've reached the point. That
Richie, how do you know what is filler? What is the low quality tobacco is a filler from same plant, bro. From same low quality tobacco becomes a fucking filler. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Low quality tobacco becomes a filler.
I understand that, but the position, the I don't. All I have to know in a cigar when I look at it, or they tell me, "What is this?" Oh, it's a Connecticut Broadleaf Maduro. That's the cigar. Everything in it is how much it's going to push it or not push it. I can't stress it enough because if that wasn't the case, why does Mexican San Andreas feel different than Connecticut Maduro? Why does Mexican San Andreas feel different than Connecticut Shade? Why?
Because San
Because
Andreas grown in Mexico in San Andreas, Connecticut is grown in Connecticut.
you're proving my
Okay.
point.
So this is different growing regions, different growing techniques, different harvest techniques.
Right.
Okay.
But
So okay, here's a question. What is your favorite color or whatever you call those wrappers? What is your favorite cigar?
it doesn't matter to me. I
No,
like
no, no. I mean, okay. So you have Maduro, you have Connecticut.
I like everything. I like everything. It depends
Your
what mood
favorite, like if you pick one,
I
which
like
one? If you go
because
to a store, which one are you gonna pick?
there's so many factors to a cigar as far as liking, as far as what it is the wrapper and then the fill is pushing it. But as far as liking, you got people like cigars just because of the brand. They like the status. They like how strong it is. Because you know what I'm saying? No, these
And
are
do
all
you like a cigar?
wood cigar.
Any cigar? You have a favorite cigar?
I don't have
One
one.
cigar that would smoke. That one cigar that you will smoke rest of your life.
Just tell you one cigar that replaced all other cigars. Clearly, I like cigars. I've been reviewing them for 5 years.
Which is your favorite cigar?
I can't give you one favorite cigar right now. Like right now, what do you mean?
Opus X Dubai.
Oh, that's a phenomenal cigar.
Okay.
But
So
I can't
that
say
cigar, that
because
cigar,
I can't find it and it's very expensive, so I can't
we're not
afford.
talking about that. We're not talking about that. We're not
But
talking. We talk. Okay,
that,
okay. So that cigar comes from the same farm, same leaf, same
yeah,
plantation, same plant.
yeah,
Puro. Casa de la Fuente. Same seed.
yeah.
Everything is same. Every filler, binder, wrapper is the same plant. It's the same plant. How can one be different than the other one? Flavor is the same. You take the better leaf, make it in a wrapper. You take one lower tier leaf, which is have blemishes or a couple of holes, you make it a
I
freaking
know all this.
binder.
I mean, what
And
is
then
the
if there is the lower quality leaves that could have been used for a wrapper, is it a lower quality leaf? It goes as a seiko inside of the filler
and that concept? Well, what does that have to do with what I'm saying?
component. The wrapper is a component of the blend, component of the taste, component of the flavor, component of the strength of the cigar. That's what I know. And when whoever comes, I can have this fucking argument with Steve Saka and Perdomo and even with
And that's
Carlito.
Masako, you're an American. You have freedom of speech. You're entitled. I'm not
No,
telling you,
I'm talking about facts, boy. It's not about freedom of speech.
but
What is this to do with? We're talking about fucking cigars, dude. I mean, nobody's gonna like tell you shut up. I'm not fucking cussing out like.
no, I understand that.
It's
But
it's about cigars. It's about opinions. What freedom? It's not about freedom of speech. It's about what makes sense.
well, what I'm saying makes sense to me. And then
Different wrapper on the Dubai. Okay, Chewy. You add okay. If you put another Dominican from same farm wrapper, what is that going to change? Nothing. It's just going to intense. I mean, it's just going to make double wrapper because it's not Nicaraguan. It's grown in the same soil. It has the same taste, same profile, same everything. So
you have the same fermentation.
you put another Casa Fuente wrapper on it, it's not going to change anything unless the wrapper is aged for more years, fermented for more time. Maybe that will change the profile because it is
Wrapper.
different batch.
When I talk about wrappers, obviously wrappers have to be aged in fermentation, and that's a factor of the wrapper as well. But it's still no matter if you have a shitty Connecticut shade or a very well aged Connecticut shade, it's still going to be a Connecticut shade cigar. I can't stress that enough.
Because it's meant to be more. It's by design.
Okay, so let's not talk about Connecticut
It's
shade.
color coding. It's color coding. So
Okay,
people know it's not a strong cigar. That's it. You pick it up, you know it's not a strong cigar. It's color coding. You pick up a Sangron, or I mean, you can have a freaking a regular color, not Maduro or not. I mean, not
But I
shade.
heard. So you tell
Fucking Nicaraguan, like the Aganosa leaf, and it'd be fucking all spicy as fuck, right?
there are strong light shade cigars, like
Yes, yes, exactly, exactly. Those maybe you don't know. You just pick it up and you figure out it's a dark cigar
but the
because it's in the middle.
new person is not going to like that cigar because I understand the con.
Okay, we don't talking about who gonna like. There is a cigar for every type of crowd.
Yeah,
You don't like it, but other like it. I don't like you Connecticut. You don't like Connecticut.
yeah,
Other people like Connecticut, but
yeah.
Connecticut's are made to be Connecticut. So you know it is. Like if you pick up a Cameroon, have you ever was scared of Cameroon? You know that there is a Cameroon binder. This cigar going to be delicious. This cigar going to be medium to full maximum. This cigar going to be 60 to 65% darkness, right? Because it's a Cameroon,
I've
and
had
people know
I've had weak Cameroon. I've had strong Cameroon. I
exactly, exactly.
But what makes the difference is how strong the filler pushes the Cameroon wrapper.
But
So
you're not gonna get find a Cameroon robber that's gonna kill you, kick your ass, or be extreme. Because the design, when people like make the blend, they say, oh, you know what, we're gonna take a mild blend and put a
I
Cameroon rubber on it to be delicious.
understand what works for people's palates. What I'm saying is though, it's still a Cameroon wrapper. It's going to be cinnamon, nutty, toasty, black pepper, very nice cigar. Maybe
And
caramel.
because you know that they don't gonna take the Cameroon, fuck it up, and change your perception about Cameroon. That's why they anytime they trying to make a blend, they're
But
trying to keep that profile
if you have the AJ Cameroon, it is strong for Cameroon. So he's clearly using stronger tobacco in his Cameroon.
inside. Okay.
But it's still not as scary as his stronger Oscuro cigar. And what changed? The wrapper. The wrapper is a strong is a darker wrapper. And so what I'm trying to say is, no matter what you do with the filler, that's only going to be the volume. Ready? You can have a rock band. Ready? And you don't like the rock band, you lower the volume. You make it weaker filler. But it's still they're still playing rock. Oh, you want to make it
I'm
stronger? Then
bringing everything on your example. You have a rack band, right?
yeah.
What is the most important component of the rack band?
If
You
you
have a
talk with
guitar, you have a guitar, you have
yeah,
drums,
lead
right?
singer,
You have
you
other instruments. So if you take one of the instruments out of the equation, that's going to be. I mean, what a rock band without an electric guitar?
you need a lead singer.
Fillers. We're
You
talking
need
about fillers, and you're talking about lead singer.
yeah, the lead
Let's say
singer
the singer is the most important part of the band.
of a rock band. If you don't have a lead singer, you don't have a rock
If
band.
you have a guitar, if you don't have a guitar, how are you going to be a rock band? If you don't have a set of drums, how are you going to be a rock band?
Yeah, that's the filler, the lead singer, or else. Oh, what song are you singing? Oh, I love this song. What is
Oh,
it?
here we go.
Oh,
Look. Here we go. Song has nothing to do with rock band.
well,
We're
what are they?
talking about, dude. We're
Oh,
talking about
let's
construction.
let's
We're
say you
talking
like
about construction and
that.
importance of placing
How do
leaves.
you that?
Okay, don't forget the songs. But you just throw. You want me? You want to throw me off the topic. Has nothing to do. Rock band. Forget the fucking songs. Forget the songs. The rock band.
Yeah,
It's a component, right? It's a blend.
yeah,
Rock band is a blend.
yeah,
Maybe consists of 5 people.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
who runs the band?
The singer.
Okay, rapper. Singer is the rapper.
Yeah,
See, I understand. Singer has powerful voice. Singer is the rapper.
the
Okay,
singer is
you take the solo guitar out of the band. Is it a rock band still? You
sure.
take the electro guitar.
You can have a rock band with bass, drums, keyboard. You don't have to have a
Forget
guitar,
no.
but
Okay,
generally they
okay. I
do.
said 5 components. You have a bass. You have an electric. You have a solo guitar.
Yeah,
Let's say you have a keyboard and
yeah,
you have a drummer.
yeah.
Okay. So if you take the drummer out of the equation, is it going to be a rock band?
What do you mean if you take? You could have a rock band without drum, but you should have a rock band.
Let's say the drummer is the ligero,
Yeah. Oh, but if
and
you want
then
now, you
it's a
okay.
blend. It's a component, bro. It's a component. That becomes a band.
Yeah.
If one component is missing, it's not going to be a band. You don't you cannot have a rock band without electric guitar.
I don't disagree. You can't have a cigar without filler. I agree with you on that. You can't just have wrapper. I
But
know that.
importance
I,
is
I
important.
filler is not important. What I'm saying is the lead singer directs the band. The rapper directs the.
Okay, okay. The lead singer says few words, and then the guitar plays his own. So if there is no guitar, then it's gonna be quiet all that time without a guitar, like or a
Look,
drum.
I think we've reached the point that we're not.
No return. We reached the point of no return.
Listen, Sacco. I'm not. I'm not going to disrespect what you're saying. I'm not saying what you said isn't
Well, I
important.
mean, if you want to disrespect, disrespect. I don't care. It's just facts. It's my opinion. Only my opinion.
I don't think you're a stupid man. I think you're a very smart man. All I'm
And I
saying,
make cigars.
sure, and I smoke and review cigars, and I'm telling you, the wrapper is the flavor, and the filler pushes the.
Only flavor. That's it. Wrapper is the only flavor. Only flavor is the wrapper.
So what
That's
does
it.
it do? What?
No, no, no.
Okay,
I'm asking you. So the wrapper is the only flavor
of
on
course,
on the cigar.
but of course, it's all. They're all working together with the burn. They're all working with the draw. It's all
So
part of
if,
it.
so if you take the wrapper off the cigar, it's not going to have a taste.
I didn't say that, but now that's in position. Now the binder becomes the wrapper.
Well, it has to be a position. It has to be somewhere. Oh, okay. Oh my God. Oh. So if you take the binder out, chop the tobacco and smoke it, it's not going to have a taste.
But no, no. Now you don't have a cigar. Now you're smoking in a pipe.
Filler. I mean, no. Use. Oh, well, cigar is the delivery method of tobacco. Tobacco
Yes,
plant. Tobacco plant.
yes,
Important thing is tobacco to smoke the tobacco plant to inhale to get the smoke from the
yeah,
tobacco plant. Cigar is a delivery method.
yes. I
Cigar
know.
is the delivery method to burn tobacco.
What
You
do you
can have a
compare?
cigarette. You can have a cigarette in a paper wrapper
Yeah,
which doesn't have a taste. You taste
yeah.
the filler, what's inside.
But that's short filler,
The
sure.
cigarette doesn't matter. It's still a tobacco. We're talking about type of tobacco plant. We're not talking about
Yeah, but
cigar.
it's not
We're talking
tobacco.
about flavor of the
So
tobacco.
is not tobacco. Cigar is a combination tobacco in position.
Exactly, exactly. And the wrapper put there for to hold the cigar together.
Well,
If you burn a filler, if you burn a filler,
and that's okay. Look, and that's where me and you are going to disagree. That's okay. That's it. And that's the end of it. I'm not gonna. We're gonna disagree on that, and that's okay. Hey,
well,
but
yeah. I mean, no, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying, it is what it is.
or well, whatever it is, we haven't.
Every time everything comes from the same plant. Well, it doesn't matter where you put it. Where you put it, what? It doesn't matter. Everything from the same plant. But you have the same plant. Binder, filler,
I agree,
wrapper. Same plant. One
and that,
plant.
but they play different parts because now whatever it is, whatever priming you're using, if it's a higher priming, it's gonna push that wrapper, whatever, all the same wrapper, what it is, very strong. So let's just say that that tobacco, no matter what, is a strong, sweet, spicy type of tobacco, and no matter what, you're using high priming. But and if it's high priming, it's going to push that flavor
It still
strong.
doesn't matter. Quality leaf gonna become a wrapper. That's it. Same plant.
I agree with you on that as far as what they select. I know that when they pick tobacco, not all tobacco, they say about 10% becomes wrapper grade quality. I understand that. I understand that.
But if that's what they say, bro, if that's what they say, that okay, they said okay, so here. They said this is the most important flavor of the cigar, right?
Yeah.
What about this? So if you take this out, you're not going to have a flavor. So this is not going to have a flavor.
What do you? It's not what I'm saying. Now it's the position. It's what encompasses
Just
the.
another leaf. It's just another leaf.
But
Okay.
it's the. See, we're going in circles here. We're going in circles.
No, you're saying the wrapper is the taste. That's it.
It's not just saying a wrapper. It's the position it's in. Because if I have Mexican San Andreas as the wrapper versus Mexican San Andreas as the binder, is two different things. Because Macanudo on their Connecticut shade uses a Mexican San Andreas binder, and I'll tell you what, I've never smoked a Macanudo Connecticut and said this tastes like a strong Mexican San Andreas. Why? Because it's underneath the wrapper. It's supporting the wrapper, but it's never going to be number one. First place takes the medal, baby. and that's we're going to disagree. If you don't want to agree with that, that's okay. I still respect your opinion. It's a
Okay, can you say it again? Macanudo, what's
Mac,
Mexican San Andres? Okay,
Mac
okay, okay,
okay.
okay. Just a sec, just a sec.
Yeah.
So let's say you take that Mexican San Andres out of that Macanudo, put Cameroon in there. Is there going to be a difference?
It's going to affect the blend.
Binder,
It's still going to be a Connecticut shade cigar.
but
It's
okay, but it's not going to have notes of Mexican San Andres, right? It's going to have notes of
how
Cameroon,
how
cinnamon,
how
cinnamon.
now you talking about a binder. How the binder affects a cigar? It's not. Nobody goes, "Oh, what binder is this cigar?" Because the main thing is the wrapper affects the blend. I
That's
can't
not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that's going to change the blend, right? If you change even if you change the binder, it's going to change the blend. So binder
maybe
has a taste.
maybe it makes the cigar heavier or
Richie,
lighter.
but okay, but no,
But
well, let's
but it's
understand. One
lighter.
plant, one plant, how much different the taste it can be. How can be one plant, one leaf, it has more taste than the rest of the leaves, no matter where you put the leaf from.
Because that one's wrapped around everything.
Okay, maybe your lips are touching it. Maybe that's the flavor. You mean, or burning is the
You don't
flavor?
taste the tobacco, you taste the smoke. And when all that smoke is wrapped around, you understand that? That's okay. We're going to disagree on that. We're going to disagree on that.
Well, I mean, it's not about agreeing or disagreeing. Nobody cares really. It's just our
Yeah.
conversation that I'm trying to understand, but it's not fitting in there. Maybe the cigars are the size of a universe.
Stop.
Making blending cigars,
You got your dick and you got a vagina, right? Here's the
right?
cigar. But then you put a wrapper over the condom, right? Not the same, right? You know what I'm saying, though? You see what I'm saying, though?
Right.
Now, a condom is not as
The
heavy.
wrapper becomes an extra component. It killing the whole
In that case, it's a reverse
experience.
wrapper.
The wrapper killing the experience.
Kill,
It doesn't matter. It's better without wrapper.
but that's an anti-wrapper. You understand? No, that's a reverse wrapper. It kills the experience.
Exactly. That's a wrapper kills experience. That's
No,
it.
no, no, that's not what I said. I said it's an
Another
anti.
example. Okay, that didn't work. Give me another example. The dick is a filler. Pussy is the wrapper. Which one is more important?
You're fucking eating ass is the. I can't stress it enough. And
Richie.
but what I'm
No,
saying,
it's simple logic. That's what it is.
the
All
position,
day. We can go all
what
day
I'm,
with this. Never ends.
the position of that condom changed that whole sex
There is
experience.
only one fucking position. Condom goes on the dick. That's it. What position?
But it changed in your mind. Listen,
It makes it worse.
if I have sex with a woman with or without a condom, that a condom affects the whole thing in many ways. If you get her pregnant, if you catch a disease.
So the condom is most important
No, what
thing
I'm saying
of the
is
sex
the outer position,
component.
the outer position or anything affects it. Okay, Sacco, I get shot,
Oh
but
God,
I
here
have
we go.
a vest or I don't. If I don't have a bulletproof vest, that outer layer of me is fucked. If I have a wrapper of body armor, I'm okay. Does that make
No,
any sense?
no,
So
no,
what I'm
no.
saying is the wrapper.
Filler. Your inside most important. Then the outer layer. Your skin can get a damage and can get a third-degree burn and get well. But once the bullet penetrates the filler, which is most important, then you die. Filler is important. Here we
Well,
go. No
Sacco,
matter how you put it,
Sacco, you're gonna walk around with no skin. You've been skinned alive. You want to walk
they
around?
can they can put a new skin. Your skin
Yeah,
can regrow
oh, yeah,
your skin. But
you-
but if the bullet reaches your heart, you're done.
yeah, yeah. How am
If
I
the
gonna
bullet
clap?
reaches the filler,
How am I gonna clap cheeks looking like the
so
swamp
the
thing?
wrapper is there to protect the filler. Wrapper is there to protect the filler. It's a component of the blend. Is there to protect the filler. Like if you wear a bulletproof vest, that's going to be the wrapper to protect the filler.
And without it, I'm dead. There's no more.
Exactly, because it's going to go into the filler. It's going to damage the filler.
The point of the bull professor is proving the outside layer is the most important part.
Protecting what's
But
inside.
we're not smoking the bulletproof vest. You're
You
smoking a.
brought that at all. You brought that. I didn't bring it.
Okay,
You brought million examples, and I
okay.
explained how it works.
You got a vagina. This guy wears just.
Yeah.
Hold on. This guy just wears a cock ring. Now, what is that?
That's fetish or fetish playing with the food. But Kiki, I don't know. What is it?
It's,
I never wore one, so I don't know.
okay, I'll tell you a factor of a cigar. Now, we forget about it's wrapper, but it's not wrapper. Let me explain. You have two cigars. One has, you know, they cut. Well, one has a shaggy foot, a closed foot, and one doesn't. Does it really matter?
Well, yeah, shaggy food part. It's hard to smoke because there is no wrapper. There's a lot of air going through it, and you
No,
can smoke it.
where it's semi-closed. I'm making a
Oh,
joke about people that are not circumcised and circumcised. I'm
oh,
just I'm just trying to. You missed the joke. You missed the joke. It is what it is. You know
dude,
what I'm
I don't have a crystal ball to understand. This is about
I'm
circumcision.
trying to talk about things we understand. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, Richie.
Interested enough. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Well, I mean, I mean, I just want to understand. This is your
When
experience, or you just heard about this and
I
you're just pushing it.
heard, what I'm trying to say is this is from thousands and thousands of different
I
cigars.
don't disagree. I don't agree with that. Well, I don't agree with that.
And that's okay. You don't have to agree with Richie. That's okay.
If the plant grown in the same plant, if the cigar is coming from the same plant, okay, the Ligero, obviously it's hard to use for wrapper. Um, every blender I heard about says the wrapper has the most influence on the flavor. I had many say 70% of the flavor. Okay, James.
But once again, though, here's the thing, though.
But it's
I
not it's
filler
not
is important because that affects the strength. And what most people, when they say flavor, they're combining flavor and strength. I'm separating the two. So what I'm saying is the flavor of a cigar has nothing to do with strength, and the strength to do with flavor. Because you could have dark, weak cigars and strong, light cigars. You could
this has nothing to do with that.
have dark cigars, and you can have weak, light cigars, and everything in between. So, but how do you have everything in between? Because I'm telling you the positioning, and that's all I'm saying.
Okay, James, look, I mean you can hear a lot of things, heard of. I don't believe in that. I'm trying to use my logic and
And
as
I'm
as a
not.
blender. No, I'm talking. James made a comment
Oh,
that he heard every.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
what is your opinion, James? What is your experience with cigars? What do you think? Forget who you talk to.
yeah.
What do you think? I mean, I don't believe everything I read, so I don't. I can because I can write way better than anybody else writing. So I don't believe shit. What is your personal experience? What do you think? Like that's what I'm. I heard everybody talking that same thing, but I heard the whole fucking industry talking about the same thing. But for me, it doesn't make sense. So you know,
What I'm saying is, if the wrapper didn't matter, all companies would just make one wrapper and just play with the fillers. And I'm telling you, the
well,
wrap.
if the fillers didn't matter, then all the companies would only make different play with wrappers and make the same filler. Why would they make different fillers?
How do they make three different
Why would
cigars?
they age fillers for 12, 13 years, 15
But
years?
how does Perdomo make a natural sun grown in Maduro with the same binder and filler, and they all taste different? They're not the same cigar. You change the wrapper, it changes the flavor.
Yes, because you add another component, you add
I
another flavor to the cigar bowl.
agree with
Now, if you
you that
change the binder, is look if okay, you keep the same wrapper, you change the binder, if it's going to affect the flavor or no?
it's going to change how the flavor is pushed to you. It's still going to be
Okay, but you're trying to twist words. Is it going to change the flavor?
twisting because I could take flavor, right? But is it a long finish?
If you change the fillers, you keep the same binder, same wrapper, you change the fillers. Is it going to change the flavor?
It's going to change how all those factors, the flavors.
Flavor factors. Forget the factors. Flavor. We're talking
What
about flavor.
flavor? It's
Forget
not.
all the factors. Forget the
It's not.
strength. Forget everything. Forget the construction. We're talking about pure flavor. Pure
And
flavor. Pure flavor.
but what in a profile when you have flavor? Oh, is each flavor getting the same amount? Because sometimes the spice is heavier
No,
than.
you have coffee. Okay, you have coffee. Let's say, right? The
Yes,
regular flavors. You have leather. You have
God.
coffee. You, so all these flavors are coming from the wrapper. You have
Yes.
coffee. Okay, you have coffee. Let's say you have wood. You have leather. You have whatever cinnamon. You have orange twist. All of these flavors. You're telling me coming from the just wrapper?
Let me explain what I just said. The flavor gets pushed by. Look, ready? Here's the filler. Here's the wrapper. And so the harder this hand comes in, the harder it pushes that hand out. So if it's any flavor, any wrapper cigar, and you want whatever that represents, and you want it to push harder, you put stronger filler and binder. Now, as you make stronger or weaker filler and binder, the notes that are in there could change as far as how they hit you, but not the notes themselves. So if you push it stronger, the black pepper might become stronger in that blend, and now you don't realize the sweetness that much, but it's still the flavor's still there. What potential the cigar has as far as the taste is the wrapper, but how hard it fucking hits you is the filler, the
So
energy.
what is makes Arabe such a beautiful cigar? Wrapper?
No, all of it, all of it, all of it. The
That's
construction.
it. Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
but
it.
that's beautiful. You didn't say because let
That's
me.
it.
You put the darkest, strongest Nicaraguan 2 year
You
age.
don't put anything. You just take off the Arabe wrapper. You don't put anything. I
Yeah,
say the binder. I know for sure, 1,000,000% there is a darker binder underneath Arabe because I've seen it.
yeah,
So if you take the wrapper away, that's it. So that cigar is no good anymore, pretty much.
not good. But it's not going to be if the binder's not Connecticut shade. It's not going to taste. It's I said it's just not going to taste like Connecticut shade.
But
That's
it's going to
it.
have a taste, right?
I never said it wasn't going to.
So whatever taste are you getting from Arabe, you're not going to get those tastes anymore because you remove the wrapper, or in this case, Arabe.
Well, you're going to get a different cigar now.
Pajon. If you take the wrapper away, your Pajon is done.
Who said it was done? You can still smoke it. I've smoked cigars. I've done this. I've smoked cigars with the
But it
binder,
doesn't have taste.
the wrapper.
It won't have a taste.
Who said there's no taste?
You said that the whole thing is the wrapper.
Because now the binder becomes the wrapper.
But that particular wrapper is gone. That's it. That wrapper, that specific
And
wrapper is the most important component, bro.
now
Bro,
this,
bro.
and
This wrapper is the most important component on the cigar. By
when
you
you say,
saying, right?
important,
Most
I
70% of the flavor in this wrapper.
yeah, I said it's the important component for flavor. You still need everything for everything: the draw, the construction, the energy, how hard is pushing it. All that's a factor. The heaviness and finish, all that's a factor with what's inside. But the flavor, the wrapper needs everything else in it to push it. Do you understand that?
Okay, you're telling me this paper thin paper thin wrapper is the whole flavor for the 60-inch gauge cigar?
Trying to be funny here, but if that's not the case, then what's the difference between a Connecticut shade and a Nicaraguan Oscuro?
Oh
All
my
the
goddamn body. Connecticut shade. They are meant to be light cigars. So
30,
when visually you see it, you
yeah,
know it's a Connecticut shade. It's gonna be light cigar. It's meant to be. It's for purpose. It's by design.
yeah.
For Connecticut shades, you know it's not going to be a strong fucking cigar. When you have a bell pepper, you know it's not going to be fucking spicy. When you have a Carolina Reaper, just by look, you know it's going to fucking kill you.
But no,
Okay.
yeah, but those
When
are
you go to the store, you have a choice to pick it
but
up.
those
Either you pick it up
are devices. A
bell pepper, either you pick it up ghost pepper, because
but
by
that's a
visually you already know which one is which.
cigar is 3-in-1 wrapper, binder, and filler, and the filler has generally more than one type of tobacco or more than one leaf, right? There's not one leaf in the
It's
filler.
blend.
So,
It's
yeah,
different flavors, different blend.
right. Each part
So
of each
if
part of
the
the
if you're sorting tobacco in the factory, You get like a hand, the bell, what they call it, and
Yeah.
then you sort the tobacco. So from same bell, same leaf. Okay, when they harvest the leaf,
Yeah.
listen to me. When they harvest the leaf, they go by the priming. So you have on the underneath you have seco. So when it's time to harvest, they harvest the seco. They
Yeah.
put that in a color coded twine before they hang it, so they afterwards they know it's seco.
Yeah.
Okay, so when they harvest the other priming viso, they have a color coded twine or a rope. They hang it, and that rope says it's a viso. They have a ligero, so they go by priming, priming, priming. So it's time to sort. Obviously, all the ligeros become fillers because they're not good for wrapper,
But
right?
there are
Okay,
cigars with Lajero.
they are. If it's a good usable Ligero leaf, very few, they can become wrappers. Okay, it could be inside of the cigar, or that same Ligero that is inside of the cigar
Well, what
becomes a
part
wrapper.
I'm
Okay,
arguing?
how come same leaf, same priming, same Ligero? This one doesn't have enough quality to become wrapper, goes inside of the cigar. And this one has a lot of quality, becomes a wrapper, goes outside of the cigar. How come this one is better than this one?
When you
It's the
say
same.
no, it's the same, but it's different position. It's like saying, how come there's
I
somebody,
understand the position, bro. I understand the position.
two babies, one born in a poor fucking neighborhood with no opportunity. He ends up as the fucking filler. And now the guy, same fucking person, ends up with a good family and he goes to a good college and he gets a good job. He ends up as the rapper. You know what I'm saying though?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What you're talking about quality wise?
What I'm saying is they both can
Or
be.
they grow up to be a good people or bad people, or fucking so rich family people don't become assholes.
I'm
Poor
not.
family people don't become good people
What
like how rich people.
my point? What I'm
That's
saying.
different. That's not even a
What I'm saying,
comparison, bro. That's not even a
guys,
comparison.
each position has different opportunity. That's all I'm saying. And yeah, and
Okay,
it's,
so this guy, if he born as a filler, he can be successful in life, become a rapper.
yeah, if that's the
That's
case, then
it. That's it. So quality lives from the same batch. Quality
yeah,
lives become rapper. Less quality lives become fillers. But it's the same tobacco, same
saying
taste, same flavor profile.
because of cosmetics, because people want to see a
Cosmetics, that's it. It's all about cosmetics. Has nothing to do with flavor or taste or anything. Cosmetics.
yes,
Same
but if
cigar goes
that's
inside of the as a filler. Same tobacco goes
what,
inside as a filler. Same tobacco can become as a wrapper if it's is a good
but
quality.
that's just a choice. If it's a Lajero leaf with a hole or a crack in it, and the other one is perfect, no matter what, if you put that as a wrapper, now it's
It's
gonna.
same taste, same tobacco, same taste.
Yeah, but I'm not arguing with that. But the
Your
film,
lips, maybe the. I agree. If your lips touching the wrapper, you can get more taste. So the smoke doesn't touch your lips. So when you're tasting aftertaste, your lips, that's the oils from the wrapper itself. That's it. When they say the taste come from a wrapper, the oils from the
smoke,
wrapper touches your,
but
and then
sucker,
that's it.
when you blow out the smoke touches your lips.
Okay,
Smoke
well, but how come cigars when you do cold draw they have a taste without burning them? Cold draw has a taste.
I said, don't light
Wh-
your cigar. Just suck
Why
on.
why are you smelling the foot? Why you only smell you smell wrapper and then you smell the foot, right?
It's part of
Cold
this.
draw. Cold draw has a taste. The wrapper has a taste. The wrapper, any tobacco, when you say it becomes a wrapper, it says oils. So oils
But
touch your lips, you touch that, and then that's why the wrapper is important. If you have
okay,
a
so
sweet wrapper, let me tell you this, Richie. If you want to make a sweet cigar, your wrapper is a sweet wrapper. You put that inside of the binder, and you put hay tasting, so you're not going to have that sweet taste anymore. You know what I mean? Is the oils from the wrapper that gives you that taste because you're touching it. If you don't touch it, let's say
okay,
you put you
so
put
I'm gonna
you
prove
put
you.
the cigar, you put the whole cigar inside of the pipe,
Yeah.
okay, and smoke it. Your lips not touching the wrapper anymore. Then you're not gonna know what the wrapper tastes like. because the whole thing is going to be one.
A Connecticut shade cigar in a pipe. If I just stick it there and
Okay, here we go. Like, dude, okay, don't go far, bro. I'm talking about your lips touching tobacco. Forget everything else. Your lips touching the tobacco. Your lips touching the tobacco. Now, whatever you put in a Connecticut shade, whatever you put inside of the pipe or anywhere to smoke, take a long tube, wrap it around, and without taste tube. Then you're not gonna taste that wrapper because your lips are not touching,
I
and
disagree
then
because
wrapper has oils. You're tasting the oils. You're not tasting the smoke goes inside your mouth.
but you're tasting the smoke, and the wrapper surrounds all the smoke, and that's what
Do you
listen.
believe tobacco has oils?
Sure, they all have
Do
oils
you
in.
believe your lips are touching the
Yeah,
Okay, do you believe that the ending up what I was oily? My lips are oily. Is that from smoke? No, that's from the wrapper. And the wrapper warms up, it produces more oils. So those oils coating your palate, pretty much. It starts from your lips and goes down your palate.
so what I have
That's why the wrapper is important for taste because that touches you. You taste the oils from the wrapper. Don't shake your hand, Richie.
I'm
That's what it is, bro. That's what it is.
I'm not
Okay. Then why are
apart.
you doing a cold draw on a cigar? Why? How come you're getting flavors when you're doing a cold draw without burning it? Why?
But are you
Why?
telling?
No smoke. There is no smoke. You say
So
the
you
smoke. The smoke is the taste. You said the smoke is the taste. Take any cigar without burning and put it cold
no,
draw.
but does
Everybody
it
knows that.
go 100%? Like, oh yeah,
I'm not talking about 100%. I'm talking about taste. Like, could taste.
no,
What do you
no.
mean, no? You
Okay,
don't taste anything on a cold draw? Yes or no? Without
before I
smoke, without burning. Do you taste
before I
anything?
smoke Opus X, if I just cold draw it, it tastes like Opus X 100%. No.
What is the okay? Wait a minute. Do you have? Are you feeling any taste? Is it tasting anything? Cold draw, tasting your lips, tasting your lips. The smoke doesn't touch your lips. Your lips touch the oils on the wrapper.
Okay.
So, James, okay, so basically, okay, here's the guys. This is what it is. Your lips are touching the wrapper, and the wrapper has oils. That's what gives you 70, 80%. Or but if you take this wrapper away, you take this one becomes a wrapper now. The oils from this wrapper touching your lips, and thus you're tasting salty.
Okay.
The
Hold that.
smoke doesn't have salt, Richie. The smoke doesn't have salt.
Show,
The smoke doesn't have sweet.
Sacco, show that cigar. The one you took the wrapper off. No, show the whole cigar. So that cigar is going to taste like Cameroon because the Cameroon now is the riper. But on the lips, though, you left a little bit of Connecticut. So you're telling me it's going to taste like Connecticut because it's all take on your lips, while the
Yes,
Cameroon
yes,
is it's only going to
yes,
taste like Connecticut.
yes, yes,
Disagree. I disagree with
yes.
that. I disagree with that, and that's okay.
I'm testing it right now. I'm testing it right now on a cold drop. I'm testing it. Oils from the wrapper, and then because the Connecticut's are so thin as a wrapper, shade wrappers, they're so thin. That's why they don't have rich flavors, rich. It doesn't have a lot of freaking oil to coat your palate. That's why
Yeah,
it's
but
not as flavorful as the darker wrappers. Because your mouth, okay, Richie, one day try smoking a cigar, like put it in a glass tube. Just put it in a glass tube and try to smoke a cigar through the glass tube. See if you're going to get any different experience.
yeah, I'll agree with you that you're not going to have tobacco on your lips, but you're still tasting the smoke.
You're tasting the smoke, but it's not the
But
oils don't coat your palate.
they
The
combine.
oils, you okay. Well, when you burn the cigar, the smoke gets to your mouth already filtered, right? So your lips touching the cigar, that's what they say the you tasting the cigar. Now maybe a lot of them don't go all these technicalities to explain people that your lips are touching the wrapper, thus you're getting the oils from the wrapper. That's what gives you most of the flavors, like salty, like Now, leather, whatever the coffee muffin, you get it from the smoke. But the salt, sugar, you don't get it from the smoke. Salt, sugar starts on your lips and then it goes through your tongue because the oil coat your lips with sugar and with. And now, if you touch with your tongue the tip of the cigar, then you're going to get other flavors from the fillers and binders. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't stick their tongue. But if you try to do that, then you're going to see you're having a totally different experience from a cigar.
These are topics that we could talk about, but this is getting off topic of what we were talking about.
We're
And
not
that's
getting off topic. It's a cigar. It's tobacco. What are you talking off topic? Babies, fucking, dick in the pussy has nothing to do with filler and a
no,
fucking rapper and this and that.
we
I mean, you're getting off topic. I'm on topic.
no, we were
I'm on topic.
we were simply talking about positioning and wrapper and how everything affects it. And
Oils coating your lips. That's it. Oils coating your lips. That's it. So you said it. If you put Cameroon as a binder, then you're not going to get the same flavors as a Cameroon as a wrapper because your lips are not touching it.
because the position.
Again, the position, wrapper binder position. I understand. Oh, your lips are not touching it. It's position. You bring the Cameroon up, make it a wrapper instead of a binder. Then you're gonna taste more Cameroon, right? Position change. It became a wrapper. Your lips are touching the wrapper. Now,
Oh, no! I never said no. Now you twitch. I never said because it's touching your lips, the physical
I'm
part.
saying you did. You never said it exactly. I'm saying it. I'm
Yeah,
saying it. You're
yeah,
saying position. So
yeah.
the position is
But
touching your lips. That changes.
position while you're smoking it, the
No,
smoke.
no, 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 no. Position the only thing changes when you're changing the position. Your lips are touching that particular cigar, that particular tobacco.
Well,
That's
that's fine.
it.
That's
Now,
okay.
if I look,
We're gonna disagree. We're gonna
if I
disagree.
do it from here,
Yeah.
I get totally different notes. Different. I get it. Connecticut, I get different.
All right. Okay. So then you don't think you're gonna.
Lips touching, lips touching.
So you think it's gonna be different when you light it on fire?
Uh, it's still Cameroon is Cameroon, Connecticut is Connecticut. If you light it on fire, the Connecticut gonna turn Cameroon. No. Connecticut gonna stay Connecticut, Cameroon gonna stay Cameroon. Bro, whatever touching your lips, that's the position you're talking about, Richie. Touching the tobacco has oils. So when you okay, now you're saying now you get rid of this becomes a wrapper, right?
Yeah.
Because your lips are touching it.
No,
That's it.
but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you.
That's what I'm saying. That's what it is. Your lips are touching that particular
Okay,
tobacco.
I respect your opinion, but we could disagree. That's all. I'm not.
This
I'm
is not
not.
an opinion, bro. This is a fucking fact.
That's
Fact. Fact.
that's it's
Fact.
psycho.
Your fucking lips touching the
And
other tobacco. This is a fact. It's not a fucking opinion. Why can't you understand, bro? Your lips are touching the. Is it a fact that your lips are touching the wrapper? Is it a fact?
you're touching the wrapper, sure.
Yes, yes. That's a fucking fact. Mhm. There is no opinion. Your lips are touching the wrapper. That's the oils from the wrapper coat your lips, coat your palate. This is a fact, Richie.
But
It's
when
not
I
opinion. Please don't
hold
say
on,
it's your opinion.
I'm gonna speak too here. When
Okay.
on my teeth, when I have flavor all over my mouth, inside my mouth, I didn't push that tobacco, the actual physical tobacco in there. The smoke went in there, and the
Okay,
smoke
why are you doing that? Why are you licking your lips when you're smoking a cigar?
because I'm feeling all the smoke.
Exactly, oils. Because the oils, that's how the oils become. That's what your lips touching.
That's look,
Position. You are saying by yourself position. Now
of
now you're
what?
saying this becomes okay. So this becomes a wrapper, right?
Yeah.
When you take this out, this is no more there. This becomes a wrapper. Your lips touch this one, right? That's it. That's what I'm saying. When
But
everybody's saying that it doesn't have anything to do with burn with the
but the
smoke.
only part of smoking a cigar is smoking a cigar. Keyword smoke. The smoke, not the physical part. I'm never tasting the physical part. I'm tasting the smoke. What's on fire? And then the cigar's delivering it. And the
Can
position.
can we okay? Do you get any flavors on a cold draw? Yes or no? Don't yes or no, please, please. Do you get any flavors without burning a cigar on a cold draw? Do you get anything?
Sometimes you can get something, sometimes you don't.
Okay.
But that's a cold draw is irrelevant to smoking a cigar. You
Okay,
really
but do
a
you still get flavors? You still
cigar
get flavors.
shit from a cold draw.
You still get flavors. Okay, why are you saying position? Why would this become a wrapper and change the whole thing? Change your whole experience? Because
Look,
your lips are touching.
I
Because of
think
the oils.
we've been going in circles now for 2 hours,
Okay,
almost.
because I'm talking facts and you're saying hypothetically your opinion. No, it's not my opinion. Your lips touching wrapper. That's
No,
it.
look. I'm going to respectfully say you're
No,
saying
you cannot respect. I don't care. Your lips touching the wrapper. That's it. It's a fact.
all
Nobody
right,
can change that. No fucking body can change that. You cannot say it's a theory. Your lips touching the wrapper. The cigars go in your mouth. Your lips touching the wrapper. That's it.
So what about the smoke? And what about the position of everything? Nothing.
What do you mean nothing? That's what you say. Nothing. According to you, there is nothing except the wrapper. That's it.
So wrappers mean nothing on a cigar.
Did I say that? Did I ever say that?
I'm
It's a
asking.
component. It's a component of the cigar. That's it. And the taste you're getting while your lips touching the cigar and oils coating your palate because there is no oils in the smoke. Okay, the smoke doesn't have oils. Oils are ending up in a on a wrapper and then your lips touching the wrapper, and then you get the flavors from the wrapper. That's what they mean when they say 70%, 80%, because your lips touching the wrapper. And then the smoke, the heat activates the oils. So you get more oils. That's why the cigars become more oily and more tasty, whatever, because there is more oil, it warms up faster and more oil.
Yeah.
I have to say, lips touching wrapper filler, binder, tobacco
But
matters. Wrapper, my the most important. But everything matters, PG. That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, it's a blend. It's a component.
that's
Wrapper is a component of a cigar.
so then you don't have to light a cigar. You can just hold a cigar in your mouth and
Oh fuck me, man. How you gonna get the nicotine? How you gonna get the other ones? Well, you just smoke a
that's
cigar for a you
I'm
you
talking.
you just smoke a cigar for a flavor or for staying for nicotine?
Look.
Why people going after a strong cigar? Because they want nicotine.
I
They
don't know.
won't they won't enjoy the cigar and then they want buzz too. Okay, look.
Look. I think. Did,
Okay, the smoke is gone. When you're saying long finish, right? So the smoke is gone. Now, from my lips, I can taste the wrapper because it's with a yeah. Try it, PG. Try it, man. I mean, take a freaking like tube, glass tube, and put it in there, or you can have a pipe and put the cigar in the pipe and smoke it that way. See the same cigar. See if you're getting anything different. But yeah, I mean, logically, bro, is your lips touching the wrapper. That's it.
I don't know what else to say because we can't clearly have a conversation
No,
about.
next time, okay, next time when you smoke a cigar, give it a thought. Don't say no, no. Give it a thought, man. You're telling me something. I'm trying. I'm giving a thought. As much as I'm trying, I'm getting the same thing that my lips touching the oil. Next time you smoke a cigar, just think, oh, Sarko said this. Let me try it with the glass tube. Let's see if I'm going to get the same experience from the same cigar. I mean, just saying no, it's not going to. I mean, look, if you don't try, you're not going to know. Obviously, right? So when you're saying if you take this out and binder becomes a wrapper, that's by itself enough already, bro, because your lips are touching the wrapper. That's it. That's the difference.
That's I,
But if I
I,
leave this Connecticut, I leave this Connecticut in here
yeah.
and I smoke this, right? So this part is gonna be missing the burn of the Connecticut flavor, burn, but my lips will still be touching the Connecticut tobacco here. So when it warms up, the oil is gonna come out. I'm still gonna taste the Connecticut shade tobacco here because the oil is still here. Just because I remove the Connecticut shade from here, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to taste Connecticut shade anymore. Not in a burn, but the oils, you're still going to taste that grassy, hay taste from the oils of this little piece of tobacco.
So by that concept, if you take a straw Maduro cigar, but rewrap the tip by your mouth 2 inches of Connecticut, it's gonna feel like a Connecticut shade the whole time.
I gave you a Maduro cigar. I sent you a dark cigar today. You smoked one, and it was Connecticut wrapped Connecticut shade. You said it's the most strongest Connecticut shade I've smoked.
It was yeah, but it still had Connecticut shade flavor. That's what I'm saying.
Because your lips are touching, brother. Because it still has Connecticut shade on it. It still has one. If you remove it, then you're not going to taste Connecticut shade in a burn. But if I leave this little tip here with Connecticut shade and the cigar warms up, my lips going to be coated with Connecticut shade tobacco because it's still here.
Yeah. Well, I think we're talking about two different concepts, and
No, we're not so. I mean, the concept is that but when they say the wrapper is the most important, you get most flavors or taste from the wrapper. That's because your lips are touching, and the tobacco produces oils. The more it warms up. That's why if you remove this one, this one becomes a wrapper, right? And then when you're saying positioning, that your word positioning.
yeah.
So if you put this Connecticut shade underneath this, while you smoke it, you're still gonna taste Connecticut shade tobacco in there, but mostly your lips gonna touch the Cameroon. The Cameroon is gonna be dominant on your lips because it produces oil while it burns.
That's not what I was saying though, and that's okay.
No, that's what I'm. But
I
the
know
positioning.
I know what you said the whole night, and I know what I said the whole night,
Now
and
my
we.
lips touching this end, that tastes different. My lips touching this end, it tastes different.
For me, it's all about the smoke, and it's all about the wrapper surrounding the smoke, and that's being wrapping around everything as it gets delivered to you. You know, because think about it, you might think the wrapper's only one leaf.
Do you get? Do you
But
get it?
that's what I'm saying. Picture that smoke. This is the inside of the cigar. As it smokes going through the cigar to get to your lips. All the filler cigar, even though it's more filler, it's like this, right? But the wrapper surrounds the whole
It
thing.
doesn't matter. It does. There is a bro. It's the this gauge cigar. You know how many thick lives in there, but the wrapper. You know how thick lives in there? There's like 6, 7 leaves in there. Six,
Yeah.
wrapper is one leaf. There is 6, 7 leaves in there. So when you
And all surrounded by the wrapper.
do you believe that your lips touching the tobacco? Do you believe that, right?
I believe that, but I don't believe that's where I'm getting the Connecticut flavor for. If you're having a Connecticut cigar, by
Yes.
just,
That okay.
but
So
that's
because
because
of the oils, that's what you're getting the flavors from.
I believe I'm getting it from the smoke because I'm smoking a cigar.
Okay. Well, when you're smoking the cigar, then you're burning the inside. Okay. There's a more leaves burning inside than outside. If you're taking a puff and you're going that much every puff, right? So you're taking that much Connecticut, that much wrapper from a leaf, but you're getting from all the fillers from the inside.
So you're saying the wrapper position means nothing. So if I put
Whatever your lips touching, whatever your lips touching, that's what you're gonna taste more. Period. So if your wrapper is a sweet wrapper, you have a sweet wrapper, but you take that wrapper and put it in a binder, your lips are not touching it, you're not gonna get the same sweetness from the same wrapper anymore. Make sense? Maybe not. I don't know.
I understand what you're saying, but to me, I don't agree with it.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's the same leaf. Look, if you say you have a one box of gunpowder, right? One bottle of is the same gunpowder. So you refill ammo. One you can feel hot, one you can feel low. One, but it's all coming from the same same thing, right? So one fast, one no. So if you have one plant, one cigar, one plant, what is the difference in leaves? Whatever touching your lips, that's it. But oils, one plant cannot have different tastes. Grown in the same farm, in the same soil, one plant, same plant. You might have thick, and one leaf might have more strength than the bottom leaf, but it's the same plant, same tobacco. Wrapper is not Indonesian. Wrapper didn't came from Connecticut. Wrapper came from the same plant. Quality leaf becomes a wrapper. Less quality leaf becomes a filler.
I understand all that, but
Whatever your lips are touching, that's when you get the most flavor from. Your lips are touching. Guys, this is important. James, when you talk to blenders again, if you see those blenders, you talk to those blenders, ask him, what is that taste from a wrapper? Is your lips touching the wrapper? That's it.
so what am I tasting in my mouth? All the smoke. When I'm holding the smoke, that's where all my flavor is.
Filler. That's what you're testing. Filler. The smoke is the filler because every time when I smoke a cigar, but the wrapper isn't burning, I can tell from the taste, and it changed when it's burning again. Uh, PG, look, bro. I mean, with you, I never seen your cigar has a cherry, so I don't know what your experiences are. I don't. You're taking like very micro puffs, and but your lips still touching the wrapper. You wanna see? You wanna prove me wrong? Put the cigar in a glass tube and smoke it from a glass
I
tube. See if you're
want to
gonna
prove
have the same experience.
me one.
You're not gonna taste no sweetness. You're not gonna taste no saltiness. You're not going to taste all that, but the smoke doesn't deliver all that. The smoke doesn't deliver you. The smoke doesn't deliver you oils. Smoke doesn't deliver salt. Smoke doesn't deliver sweet. Those are from a wrapper. You're touching. That's where you get it from. Try it, Richie. I mean, try it. Try put it in a glass tube. I mean, if you find a glass tube, find the right size cigar and just stick it in there and see. If you're not going to taste no salt. You're not going to taste no sweet. You might still taste black pepper, not maybe you might taste like uh, hot black pepper or cayenne pepper, but still your lips need to touch, your tongue need to touch the tobacco. If you're not touching the tobacco, you're not tasting all that. Try it, Richie, please. I'm gonna find a tube, and I'm gonna find a
No,
cigar that you know your life,
no,
all your life, and
don't,
try
don't,
to stick that thing in a tube and smoke it.
don't do it.
Guys, I mean, this is fucking, I'm telling you, man.
Not go. Tomorrow, I'm going to smoke the Liga Provider number 9. I'm going to get a paper towel roll, and I'm going to duct tape it to the
No, 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 that's not going to work. No, let's be realistic, bro. Pepper towel, you're going to taste the pepper towel. It's going to touch your lips. You're going to
I'm,
find something that doesn't have a taste. Glass tube, okay? Glass tube. Do it. See, bro, you're not going to taste shit. You're not going to taste sweet. You're not going to taste salty because everything is touching. That's why the wrapper is the most important component. Your lips are touching it. That's
it,
it.
to me, interesting concept, but I have to disagree with that. But that's okay.
Okay, I understand you disagree. Why don't you give it a try? Why don't you give it a shot?
I,
Stick
I
a
didn't
tube.
say
Stick a
try it.
cigar in a tube and smoke it.
I
I
didn't say
understand you disagree. I'm not saying to agree.
try it. I'm just saying if I try it and I still disagree, are you going to
No,
say,
no,
"Oh,
no. Try and then disagree, bro. Try then disagree. Why are you disagreeing without trying? So you're disagreeing that you smoke the same cigar through the glass
okay"?
tube. It's not going to change this flavor. You're disagreeing with me with that.
You could disagree with me the whole night. I'm not getting mad about it.
No, no, I'm not getting mad. No, so no, you're saying that you're disagreeing that smoking a cigar through glass tube is not going to make any difference. You're disagreeing on that.
What I'm saying is the whole
You
night. No,
haven't tried it. How you can disagree? There is no way you can
I,
disagree something you haven't tried.
I'm saying the whole night. We talking about rapper and the position being the most
Your
important.
lips are touching position on top, on top. Whoever is on top, you said judo on top, gonna win. So it's on top. Your lips are touching it. That's it. It's very simple.
It is on top because it's surrounding.
Very simple. Your lips are touching it. Your lips are touching it. You get flavors.
Yeah.
If your lips don't touch, you're not gonna get shit. No salty, no sweet. Try try smoking a cigar through a tube. Bro. This is a legit thing I'm saying.
Yeah.
Through a glass tube. Take 2-inch glass tube, put a cigar in there, and make sure your tongue doesn't reach the tobacco. Your lips doesn't. See if you're gonna have the same experience. I mean, try it and then say, Sako, you know what? I tried it and I disagree. I got all these flavors. That's it. That's all I'm saying, bro. You might still get the leather. You might still get the coffee from the smoke. You might still get all those others, but the sweetness, The salty, sweet, salty. You're not gonna get those. I mean, I've tried it with the pipe. I've tried smoking a cigar with a pipe. Like when so I had a pipe when my cigars were get short. I stick
Yeah.
it in a pipe, and that pipe it was designed especially for 52 gauge cigar. I like Toro 52 gauge, so it was fitting perfectly. I've tried
Yeah.
it. I know. After a while, smoking, and then your lips, when your tongue is touching the hole, then you can get something from it. But mostly nicotine and bitter taste. That's it. But try it, Steve. Try, and then I say, Sako, I don't disagree. If you want me to try something, tell me. I'll try it. I'll try it, and I say, you know what? I disagree. I mean, I don't have a problem though. But logically, Richie,
I
logically, logically, your lips are touching the wrapper. That's where you get most of the flavors.
I think what we had tonight was the longest conversation about a singular argument, which was pretty impressive.
Bro, but
I
this is a big argument. This argument is like it's a major argument. Everybody knows this. Everybody says that the wrapper is the most important because your lips and touching it. That's why, not just by burning it.
so we both agree the wrapper is the most important part of the cigar, but from there, that's where we.
Yes, it is because your mouth is touching the wrapper.
I say because the position and the smoke is surrounding it. You say because of the texture on your lips, and that's
Oils from the tobacco touching your
so. What
lips.
we can say is we agree 50% of the argument.
Okay, but just because your lips are touching, yes.
No,
If
no,
you smoke,
we both.
if you smoke the cigar through a glass tube,
Yeah.
then wrapper has no fucking. It doesn't matter. Really, it doesn't matter. Try it, and then I say disagree. Smoke it through glass tube,
I'm
or
gonna
smoke
look
it through a pipe.
crack addict with a glass tube out here.
No, I don't suggest doing crack. That's addictive and
No,
very expensive,
I'm,
and
look,
you'll end up in a tent.
I'm gonna look like a crack addict with a pipe, so the glass pipe.
Yeah,
Where am I,
true.
where am I gonna get a glass pipe? I gotta go down to Skid Row.
Well, uh, I mean, well, you can go to Home Depot, you can go to plumbing store, you can go anywhere. I mean, just a glass, piece of glass, any
Yeah. So,
glass.
so at the end of the day, we agree 50%.
Okay, if you don't have a glass, you can use one of these, Richie.
Right. What happened tonight was
Rich, hold
Sacco.
on.
Tonight, Sacco. Tonight was the purest test of Richie and Sacco's
Rich,
friendship.
okay, look. This is perfectly designed for Alma Fuerte.
Sacco,
You smoke, you put Alma Fuerte in there, and you smoke a cigar from this. Here,
Would you agree, Sacco? The conversation we had tonight, the debate we had tonight, most people in my life, actually nobody in my life would have this conversation for 3 hours about anything and still be friends. It within about 20 minutes it would fuck you, fuck you.
no, bro, that's not civilized. That's how the world gets built. That's how the building gets built by arguments, you know. And
tonight,
look,
tonight was a serious meeting. I don't think
I'm not
people
trying to push an agenda on you. You're not trying to push an agenda on me. We're just trying to, like facts that when they say the rapper is important, that's what it's. That's what it is. So the rapper you want to be cleanest part of the cigar because it's touching your mouth, right? Sanitary, clean. You
yeah.
want it clean,
Well, I don't
and
want anything dirty, because
right.
if you
I mean,
inside it's very dangerous because if you have mold on the inside, don't see it, and you can get sick or something like that. So, you know,
so that's basically when you taste the wrapper, you taste salty, you taste sweet. It's all because your lips touching the wrapper, and the more you smoke, right there, the more oils come up.
okay, but okay. In a serious note, though, if I have a BBW smoking it and then blowing the smoke in my mouth, if I use her as a pipe, if she puts it to her mouth and she just blows the smoke in my mouth, that's
Without
just
touching, without lips touching,
no lips.
without lips touching.
That lips. So if I hire a BBW to
Yes,
to smoke my cigar for me but blow it in my mouth,
yes.
then we could try it to see if
you can I can guarantee you cannot get any saltiness or any sweetness or any
I,
of those.
BBW. It's going to be salty and sweet because she's eating donuts and
Yeah,
Doritos.
make sure she brushes her teeth and doesn't have like a fucking bad breath or something. Maybe cause the bad breath by ruin your experience.
As I think my neighbors called the police. They're like, people are arguing upstairs. The cops are going to. We're talking about cigar wrappers here, officer. You see.
Yeah,
Um, yeah. Well, that was. Do you
yeah,
realize?
plastic wrap, but still, Josh, your tongue gonna touch the tobacco. You
Hold
can
on. When it,
plastic wrap it.
yeah. Hold on.
Still, your tongue gonna touch the tip.
Hey, Josh, why don't you go touch the tip?
Oh man,
Josh, we'll see
Richie
you.
Notorious.
We'll see you tomorrow, Josh. Touch the tip.
Touch the tip. Hi, Richie. Richie, this one has a perfect joke. You know
Yeah.
what? Maybe. Okay, so when I remove the wrapper, it released it a
But,
little bit.
but Sacco, that's how you know.
It
I,
released it a little bit when I
but
removed the
that's
wrapper.
that's how you know Richie's such an honest cigar reviewer because, like,
I'm glad, but look, but I never commented on no cigar reviewer cigar, or I never said nobody cigar because I didn't like anybody. I didn't like anybody whatever they're doing.
Yeah,
Uh, like even my cigars that I sent it, I don't want anything like I want to know really what is it, what can be updated, what can be upgraded, how can make it better.
yeah.
So
But
I need
did,
honest opinion, honest review. That's it.
yeah, but I'm pretty honest on my reviews. Did you watch the review?
Of course I did. What do you mean?
You think
Yeah,
Richie? You think Richie
yeah.
lied?
Uncle Larry thought you're gouging.
Look,
No, I mean, bro. I mean, like, uh, so now should I make this blend again, or it's not? Doesn't make sense. That's what I want to know. Look, I'm not going to make all the time all these blends.
I don't that Connecticut blend. I think it's perfect where it is. I wouldn't push it any harder. I wouldn't put any stronger tobacco in the filler in that cigar. I think it's perfect. And for me, for my preference, it was really exciting for Connecticut. Now, if anything, though, it's such a heavy cigar in weight and density. But so I definitely on the next one, I'm gonna let it dry out a little more. But I want to say once I got to the middle of it, it was not the beginning. The first half had a little bit of a snug draw. The second half, no snug draw. So I'm not sure why that changed. Why do you think that changed?
uh, well, look, mostly your problem of building a tobacco is right here and right here, because when you rip it, right, you put okay, you ripped it, you put it here, you put it here.
Yeah,
And when you're rolling it, most of the time, this and here, it might get a nut on it.
yeah,
Sometimes there is a, like here, I can feel a hard point, harder
yeah,
than the rest. But this one has a perfect. So these two places are the most important. Once you get down there, this one is closer. It doesn't hurt that much. But
yeah,
let him dry, bro. Let him dry. Cut the cup. Let him dry.
yeah.
This is heavy for its size. You can feel it. It's heavy for its size. There is a lot of thick tobacco in there, especially, let me tell you this one.
Well,
This
what can,
Pennsylvania Oscuro, this
yeah,
shit is a thick tobacco. This is like a cowhide, like
yeah,
shoe leather. That's how thick it was.
yeah.
So there's going to need time
Well,
to.
what if you use the same blend but go up a gauge? What is that 50? Why don't you make a 52?
Well, this one is 52 by 6.3. It's on the notes I send you.
Okay, so but what if you go to 54?
Then I put more tobacco. It's like
No,
my hand.
what if you don't put more tobacco? So it has more room.
I hate tunneling, dude. I hate tunneling.
I don't think it's gonna tunnel.
Yeah, I don't think so, but I just
Well,
want to make it firm, like solid cigar.
why don't you try the same blend with 54 and just have a little more room?
because I just had a problem with $40 underfilled.
But that was 56, and that wasn't your cigar. Yours,
I mean, for that reason, I will never buy that cigar again. Especially box press Davidoff, I will never buy it.
that Davidoff, which was great, the 10th anniversary, but
Very great, very great.
it burned so fast. I
They
could have.
got fucking cheap on tobacco, bro. It's not. I mean, look, that blend easily could take another leaf to be a solid cigar.
That could have been a 54. They could have made that a 54.
Yes, they could have. They could have pressed it a little, made it 54 and more enjoyable, and even 52. They couldn't even make that 52.
They could have slowed it down. I couldn't believe how light for its size it was.
Exactly,
And
exactly,
I'm talking about I could have smoked the whole thing at regular speed in 40 minutes. I have never smoked a 6 by 56 in an hour. And I was slow smoking it. I could have smoked it in 40.
exactly. And my problem is not the money. It's just it could have been shorter, like a robusto, but like solid cigar.
I think Davidoff, like you said, in that case, is getting cheap on that part.
I
Because
don't know.
I've never had a Davidoff. I'm talking about I could have smoked it in 35, 40 minutes. I could have once I got past that first third, I had to slow down. I was like almost halfway through. Remember, at like 30 minutes. I'm like, I gotta slow
Yeah.
down. I mean, halfway through,
Well,
which
you
means
you, you went 2.5 inches in 20 minutes.
that's too. And I wasn't even smoking it fast. So
So
that
that is not to my liking. That construction is not to my liking.
well
I mean,
that
there are
that is to their profit liking. That's like a company that used to be 12-ounce beers. Now they're 11.2. They got
right.
cheap. So you could say, what's the big deal? We're just spending $40 on a cigar.
Well, if you're spending $40, they could have put another leaf in there, make it 50. If you pay
Or,
40 for a cigar, you're gonna pay 50 for a cigar.
or they could have made the cigar $30 and saved the money. Say, hey, look, it's underpacked, but we'll save you some money. But
Or make it a smaller gauge.
listen,
I mean,
people are not stupid. That cigar, that cigar burned faster than Padron, and it was a 56.
now that cigar or next to like the old Angel Share. Good night, PG. Now that cigar next to Angel Share, like you're holding the Angel Share, you see it's a solid. It's a or the Spectre, right?
Yeah,
It's a solid. It's a full pack cigar. You're gonna have nice experience. But the Davidoff with its loose, so uh, I still think they need a little bit more drying, Richie. Believe me, they need a little bit more drying.
I agree with you on that. But that's what I'm gonna like to do is I'm gonna smoke one now of what
Leave the things open. Don't worry about it. It's not gonna get bad.
I'm,
The
I'm gonna
bags, leave the bags open.
I'm gonna
Little breathing room.
I'm gonna review one of more of the cigars tomorrow, and you'll see which one. But I'm also then gonna come back in like a month and review them again. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's why I sent you multiple.
Because I want to know now where they're at so I can compare it to next time. Because or else, what's the point of having five of them? Because
Exactly. Yeah. That's
wait,
why I sent you five,
wait,
so
I wait till where they're ready. I
you
can't.
can smoke different times.
You know what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
So if I smoke one of each now, and then we see how it changes in a month or two of slowly. I don't have those in Bovin. I just left them in the plastic, but there's no Bovin in them. They're just, and
Leave
it's
them
so
open. Leave them open.
it's so dry here. Trust me, it's everything in Colorado loses.
Look, before you cut it, give it a draw test before you smoke it.
Yeah.
I mean, those draws it's gonna get fixed, but it
Yeah.
needs to dry.
But what though? The even with the Connecticut with a slightly snug draw, there was no issue on smoke output. Like that thing, if you watch the video, man, that
I
thing,
watched the video.
it's
I saw the video. Yeah, yeah.
when you saw the construction, you see the ash on it. The
But
ash,
yeah, the constricted draw gonna hurt the flavors, no matter what.
yeah, but it wasn't. What I say, I said it was slightly snug. It didn't. It didn't. It
Well,
wasn't like
I'm glad, man. I was so worried about that. That's another reason I don't want to send it out to guys yet, because now I had about three, four in that container. I had three, four what you call it, the bovedas. I
yeah.
removed and I just left one in there. I'm trying to dry it out a little bit. So
If
that
guys,
that draw was my concern.
well, if guys are used to smoking Padron, or and then they go to your cigar, it's going to seem tighter because you're not jipping on the tobacco. You're really putting a lot of the weight on those cigars. I couldn't believe how much tobacco was in there. Like you know what I'm saying? No,
But
like
to make, I mean, to make the blend, like there's one, two, three, four fillers. One, I mean, at least one leaf. You put one leaf for uh get a taste of that leaf or whatever the blend. So, and then the Nicaragua Ligero is Esteli Ligero is a thick leaf by itself. San Andres, not that much. Cameroon, not that much. Pennsylvania Oscura, that shit was like a leather. It was so thick. So to make the blend, I had to put that many leaves in there. You can cut one half, but
well,
but
yeah,
yeah, that was my worry. But the Connecticut is okay. I'm worrying about the other ones, especially the Spectre. Those I packed like real good.
yeah. I looked at one of the Spectres
I
today.
didn't save no expense on those.
I, if you were selling those cigars with that level of tobacco and that much weight, what would you have to? Obviously, if you had a factory, what would your Spectre have to go for? At least
Yeah.
50 bucks.
Well, I don't know. I mean, because I don't have a factory, I don't have all that overhead. It's not $50 cigar by so mean. I mean, to make profit. Uh, well, altogether, I spent $1,400. I got 40 pounds of tobacco. I got 660 cigars. So my cost on those without labor, without any other equipment, without anything, okay, the glue, the equipment that I bought, my time, what, $3, $4, $5 per cigar.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say I'm going to spend that $50 because the companies obviously they make it doesn't cost them $50. It's just the time and money they spend, and they also I didn't
So
spend.
I understand what you're saying. Your cost. I mean, your price it would not be the end price unless you were selling them directly. I think it would be this. I think
Exactly.
$dollars if you sell them to a store, so they can sell it for 25 or 30, or you sell directly for $20 a piece. Does that make any sense? I think those cigars at 20 bucks would be a deal. Like they're
So here is the thing. If the store says, you know what, I'm gonna buy all of your cigars at once, then $10 to get your money at once. But if I'm gonna sit on them and then time somebody gets obviously on a $20 homemade cigar, those cigars are not gonna fly off the shelf, right?
yeah, but
So
but at your honestly,
like
I
when
honestly
you say the price, I understand you're talking about factory expense, factory pricing,
yeah
not a personal private
yeah
pricing, like whatever the factory, you know, because again, I bought the tobacco factory, buying the tobacco, and they're spending money to age and ferment
yeah
and do all that to tobacco.
yeah
So the price that you're saying, it's what would the shop sell for?
yeah
That's it,
yeah, and that
from
was
the
just.
factory.
But
Yeah.
also, you were selling directly though. You cut out the shops, and you could sell cheaper than the shop, but you make more profit.
Exactly.
But then you
Instead
have,
of giving like everything, like let's say $10 to the shop,
yeah
I can sell it $15. It's gonna take
yeah
a little bit more time.
dollars. So in that case,
Yeah, a little bit more time, but you're gonna make more profit. But
right. But I think that. But obviously, you're keeping them to enjoy or hand them out here
look,
and there.
well, at this point, it's not the sell is not my goal. My goal to just improve.
Yeah
To improve, to come to the point that you're making a enjoyable cigar, and it feels good because I'm a one-man operation. Everything I sort the leaves, i
yeah
I do the whole process from like dry leaves come to me. I do the whole process, like that includes rehydrating the leaves and all that, because you just can't take it and put a bunch of water in it. You gotta you gotta sprinkle it and make sure, and then wipe every leaf so it doesn't stay one place like uh, more wet than the rest of the leaf. I mean, uniform. Anyway, so it's a process. I'm a one-man operation, but what I'm trying to improve. That's why the feedback is important. That's why when I'm sending to
Well,
people,
there was no, unless you want to change the blend, the the flavor on the cigar was phenomenal. For Connecticut, it was because Connecticut's always, generally speaking, most of the time they're smooth, they burn well, but they're never that exciting. In this case, it was at a luxury level where it
but
was phenomenal.
this cigar, remember, we built together this cigar.
Yeah, yeah, I remember it was.
I mean, we built it, and especially I said I'm gonna put Connecticut. I mean, it's a lot of dark. I mean,
Well,
as dark as I can get them. And then, so the most like powerful leaf here is the Nicaraguan Estero Ligeli, and so
look at that. Bortok said he'll buy 10 cigars at $20. Hey, put together a $200 bundle pack. Does that include shipping?
I can't, no, I can't do that unless you until you try it, bro. That's not fair.
Well,
I'll send you a couple for free. Okay,
it's,
you
hey,
try it first.
Taco,
I
you're in
mean,
Taco, you're in business. You know what I'm saying?
oh,
So,
okay,
yeah,
boy, you can come pick it up.
yeah. It-
Yeah, I mean,
it's
until people don't try it,
uh,
I can't do that
but see,
because
it's not just because you're my friend. Like I'm putting my reputation in life. I'm lying, and I don't lie. So that those cigars were phenomenal. Like that Connecticut, dude. I'd smoke that all day.
But
After
again, Rich, if somebody has to pay for it, they have to try it.
Sure, but after I finished the video, the last third of it, I was just sitting there with it, and it was the flavor. I didn't want to go to work. I just wanted to just like I had to. Not that I put it out, but I had to rush the end because I had to go to work. And I was like, I wish I would have had like another 20 minutes to just smoke the last 2 inches slow because I was at the best part. I was like, oh my god, like it was really that good. Like that blend we made together on purpose to. I forget we added that. That was over
So there is still a lot more brands that I'm going to send you, but take a picture of those so I remember which ones so I don't send you the same
tomorrow.
thing again.
I'm off tomorrow. So tomorrow I have.
Listen, there are blends I made only 10 just to try it out. You know what works.
But
Obviously,
didn't we make some crazy shit? We talked about some crazy ideas or no? Like I forget what other.
you said, yeah, we talked about like put wrapper on top of the two, three wrappers, and
Oh,
everything is coming.
we're basically like 5 or 6 positions. Like
There,
Phil.
there's still another 10 blends that I have that I gotta send you, but I want to
Well,
do.
let's think of it this way. Like this barber pole's a crazy idea. Oh, two different rappers. Well, what if you put 5 fucking rappers on it? I mean, why not? I mean, in theory, what the? What I'm saying is, we never tried it.
Well, you
No,
can't you can't put 20 wrappers on it. You're gonna just add components to the cigar, but whatever your lips touch, that's what you're gonna get
what else?
on the
But
end.
I agree with no. The last part is most important. That's what I agree. But what I'm saying is, I just want to see what would happen. What would happen?
So what if instead of putting those leaves as well, in this case they don't become they become binder.
No,
Whatever
I
is on top, that's the one who's gonna. So what's the difference if you put those leaves as a filler?
add those leaves without making the diameter much bigger. You get what I'm saying though? Instead of have to make it all filler. You know what I'm saying though? So imagine you have your cigar at 6 by 50, and you wanted to add 3 more leaves. You'd have to make it probably 6 by 54 or 56, right? But instead we kept 6 by 50, but we just made 4 wrappers. That's what I'm saying though. I want to see what the fuck would happen.
Uh, well, you're just gonna pour a lot of money in there because wrappers are expensive.
What I'm saying is though, instead instead of having a 6 by 54, a 6 by 50 or 52, but with 3 or 4 wrappers, would still be skinnier than a 54 or 56. So I think it would be an interesting way just to get that tobacco on the cigar and make a crazy fucking mix. That's all I'm saying.
Well, it's just adding more components to a cigar. You can put like 10 different types of, I mean, from different countries.
That's I
Obviously, in a 50 gauge, there is a limit how much filler you can put, but there is no limit how much wrapper you can put.
I'm saying.
You can put 20, 50 wrappers on it.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. How come no one's done that? Try it out. What if you what okay, imagine how crazy this would be. You have a 6 by 50, but you put so many wrappers you made it a 54. What the fuck? I mean,
Yeah, but that will become like a like
Oh,
compost or
you don't
like
have
a lot
to.
of.
What I'm trying to say is this: what if after you put fillers in binder, you use more fillers as a binder and then put a wrapper, so you're not wasting wrapper grade just to make it thicker. That's all I'm saying. But without doing the filler to make it so much bigger. That's all I'm saying. But like the space. What if because they only use one binder, right? What if by putting 3 to 4, 5 binders, we're missing something? We could try something new.
Okay, so you're saying put 4, 5, 6 binders of the same
No,
binder or
no,
different?
get fucking nuts just to see how it affects.
Dude.
But no, no, but you can't say. Listen, hey, don't do it. Say it until you didn't try it. What would happen
I don't
instead of
know, maybe burn issues, or because there's gonna be like the more you wrap it, the thicker that thing is gonna become as one.
no? But it's
So
not. Here's the 52. To get like 3 wrappers over, it's not going to be that much thicker, right? I've had cigars that had double wrapper or double binder. I couldn't even tell a difference. So quadruple
all of
binder.
my cigars have double binder.
Okay, so quadruple binder, it was not going to be that much thicker. So what I'm saying is though, what if we're missing an opportunity to make some of the greatest crazy shit ever by just making, you know what I'm saying though? Like for example, you got peanut butter and jelly, but a triple decker peanut butter and jelly is always better. We don't have to put more peanut butter in one spot. Let's just put more around it. You know what I'm saying though? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying though? I, I mean, it sounds funny, but listen, 20 years, 10 years ago, somebody went to Oliva and
Well,
said,
okay, here there is a limit,
let's make a
Richie.
four by
There is a limit because most of the flavors are gonna get muted anyway. You're not gonna get like 20 leaf complexity out of a cigar.
all
Most
I'm
of the leaves are gonna get muted, and it's gonna be waste of money and waste of time because every time you put more shit, it's more.
it's a possibility. I
It
agree
is a
with
possibility, but
you. But
what is the
no,
advantage?
it's a possibility it would be stupid. But it's also a possibility it might be fucking magic.
It might. I mean, if you have that many exotic tobacco, then you don't have to make 10 blends. You can just make one blend with shitload of tobacco. That's it.
What I'm saying is, imagine this. Right? You have Nicaraguan, Dominican, and Honduran filler. Okay? And then you have a Brazilian Montefita binder. Okay? But then you have a Corojo binder. And then you have, I don't know, Dominican Puerto Cabano binder, another Mexican San Andreas binder, a Pennsylvania binder, and then you throw in as a wrapper
Richie, you know how I like my steak.
a camera.
You know how I like my steak. You know how I cook my steak.
No.
I don't marinate my steak. I don't do nothing. When I get a steak, I bring it. I throw it on a fire, and then I put just a little bit salt and black pepper on it. A lot of people now they lose a lot of seasoning. It's the same thing with steak. I mean, you can put shitload of everything on it, right? But then you're not gonna taste the steak. You're gonna taste the seasoning. It's like
I,
the Indian, like it be Indian food. Instead of tasting the meat, you're gonna taste like the curry
hey,
or
you don't have to smoke.
everything else.
You don't have.
Sometimes the simple is beautiful. Some
Taco,
simple is better.
I get it. I'll review it though. I want to know what would happen. A quadruple binder, filler, quadruple binder, and one wrapper. That's it. What do you think?
Sure, it's sure we can make him.
Yeah, I don't like a lot of stuff. My steak. My steak. I only just grill a steak, and I
That's
like.
it. Yeah,
I like.
that's.
No, I like Worcester sauce. You know, Lee Perrins. What happened? The phone died. Did they get Sacco? We were talking about steak. What happened? Just like that. They took my. 4 hours in, they got him. They got Sacco. This was the maybe one of the craziest hangout sessions of all time. We went around and around and around and around and around, and that's okay. Sacco's phone died. Yeah. Sacco said I'm using my other phone. I I don't understand. Can he? Could you at least come back to say goodbye? It wasn't that long. I don't know if he's coming back. That's okay. Well, tonight was that was that was the longest one cigar of my life. I should have brought two cigars out. Um, I don't know how I reviewed a cigar for 4 hours. Well, Sacco, I guess your phone is dead. The lounge is dead. Gonna get going. Um, I sent another link. I sent the link. I sent the link. I sent it. I sent the link. I don't know. We couldn't have had that crazy conversation with the Woody. Dude, dude, my throat hurts now. I think I need to go to bed. So it is what it is. Sacco, everyone here have a good night. Everyone here have a good night. I sent it twice, Sacco. Everyone here have a good night. Richie's done. Richie's done, okay? Going crazy here. Okay. We're gonna get going. Oh, that's right. All right. So we're here. And it is what it is. All right, folks. All right, folks. It's too dark. It's too dark. Okay, folks. All right, folks. Richie's here saying goodnight. How does it do that thing here? It's too bright. All right, guys. Too bright. We got to go, all right? Everyone have a good night. Get some sleep. Josh, enjoy the 86K Club. Gio, if you come back, you lose the wrench. It's got to have some structure. It is what it is. Oh, this guy here. He said, all right, I understand. Yeah, it was very good. Josh, one more dome. Everyone's leaving. Put everyone in the dome. I'll see you guys around. Stay warm. And that's that. All right? Have a good one.